Yo, 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 yo. Hey, day, another day live. Birdie, another live day, another live day. How it doing? How it doing? Yo, 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 yo. Hello, hello. Ah, yes. The death have calling my name. I am the one. Yo, how we doing? How we doing? How's the day grilling for everyone? Anyone got a little bit of cheese noodle soup? Anyone got a little doozy madoozy? A boozy gagoozy? Mm-hmm. There's only so much. Only so much. Omelette du fromage. Ah. Birdie. When was the last time you actually saw somebody actually do content, huh? Nobody doing nothing. It do be nothing. It do be indubitably. Indubitably. You know what's crazy? I've seen more like smart streamers do like actual more creative TikTokers do actually more interesting things than I've seen like big creators. It's interesting. Also, the world is moving nicely. It's becoming less scary. Little ooh, you know, a little bit cooler. But it's too hot, bro. It's actually too hot. It's like 30 degrees. The problem is there is no AC, or like even if there is AC, you can't open the window. Like this window is unopenable. So I barely have anything. So it's just bad. But that's why I have to have this. If I didn't have this, I would be dying. I mean, it might the mic isn't picking it up, but when I do like this to make it cooler, it might pick it up. But yeah, what can I do? It's too unnecessarily hot in this boy. Unfortunately. But here we are today with a different day to do the day. Yes. And I don't know why I literally every time I stream, I cannot stream unless I look at myself at OBS. It's very bad. It's a very bad habit. So I have to keep moving like the OBS to like my main monitor so I can look at myself while I talk. I don't know why that is like a thing. I should probably stop doing that, but yeah. Ah, I got an update on when I have to leave. Vacate the premises. Vacate the premises, sis. Bro, this song, absolute banger, generational banger. You will literally get bullied for listening to this song, but now this is like actually everyone bumping this to, and they act like they're listening to this all the time. I used to bump it anyways. I used to be like, nah, I'm not listening to this. It would be on my phone, and I just be listening. Literally got a phone just to listen to music. That is. Didn't even need to make calls. I just had it to make listen to music. I would literally just download songs from like jungle, whatever, like music jungle or something, and then I would just put it on my phone and I would just listen to music only all day, every day. That's why I have Spotify. Literally all I do is have Spotify on all day, every day, and listen to it every single day. There isn't a day where I haven't listened to a song on Spotify. It's actually crazy the amount of like dependence I have on like music. Without music, I'd actually end up not having like any sanity left. Not gonna lie, it's so bad. It's so bad. It is actually so bad. What are we doing today, boy? Do we do any IRL tickets? I want to do IRLs, but I don't know anyone who wants to do IRLs in the area. Like I have to travel to do IRLs. Nobody. I don't know. Most of the people I know do like commentary thing with like people with like crowds because they can't come up with their own idea morphologies, and nobody wants to record videos, man. Imagine doing film and then the only time people actually do film is for like a bullshit ad or like the news, and it's just boring. I don't want to do that shit. It like rips my soul apart. Like it actually hurts my soul having to be like, hey man, you wanna film a video, and they're like, nah, and they're like, you can do it, and then when they say you can do it, you have to actually just do it by yourself because they won't give you an opportunity to actually film. Like it's impossible filming with people. I hate it. It's fine. That's why I stream by myself in my room, because then it's easier. Then I can do things that I want to do. And then what? Did anyone touch a little bit of grass today? Have you touched grass? I like grass. Grass is nice, but it's not. Apparently, you can be allergic to grass. I didn't know that was a thing. Like, actually, you can be allergic to grass. What? Allergic to grass? Eh. What else we got? What else we got? Let's start with our daily, shall we? We haven't done our dailies in a while. Why not? Why not do our daily, shall we? This is the only daily that I'm gonna do for today. Ooh. I don't know why I did that, but so I know there's an E. So there's no A. What am I doing? Uh, I mean, I forgot there's no. I'm trolling, aren't I? There's no R either. Uh, no. I'm dumb. Am I? I don't know. You know what? Okay. Now I have things. Okay. Now I just need a syllable. I have vowels. I need a syllable. Let's go with M-O. Okay. Uh, uh, I don't know. Get it? Armageddon? Uh, be... We gone? Be... What about Dijon? No? Right. What could it possibly be, bro? I'm stuck. Mom. Oh. So I know there's an M. Damn. Okay. Let's say it's EN. So let's go with... Uh... Something like this. No. I'm dumb, aren't I? There's no O in second. E could be... Bruh. So, by vacations, N is here. I can confirm N is here. And OM is here. So, O... E... No. That would be... Let's go D... E... M... O... N. Ma! Ah, ah, ah. Demon! That's a demon! No! I got it though. Got it though. It was pretty bad, but I got it though. Now, shall we start with the daily of the daily?
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. These guys
What?
were too scared to leave their car until one of them decided to make a run for it.
They already soaked them.
Alright, I love you. I love you. What? That is close! Are we gonna live through this? I don't even know if you should get out of the car.
Oh yeah, I love it
Yeah,
when
honestly,
I decorate my whole house for
I don't know
4th
how
of
you
July.
was here, to be honest.
And it's like a competition between me and the neighbor, you know what I mean? Aww.
Damn. Funny.
Go away! Go!
This guy's got a seriously impressive camera.
Dude, I bet those people are having fun on their cruise right now.
Take edited. Imagine those were drones, not fireworks. That would be even crazier. Because it would probably hit the...
This guy has figured out how to turn his hands into a water gun.
First one is this way, and this goes really far, so we're here. And it goes
Everyone's
like
done
pretty
that.
far, right?
Everyone's done
I'm
that.
telling you, once you get the hang of this, you can really like snipe someone from like 10 feet away.
This is how character models are scanned for video
There's
games.
no way you don't know how to do that. Everyone's done that, bro.
2, 1. 2, 1.
What type of poses are these, bro? This is the worst one I've ever seen.
That we're using that to digitally reconstruct.
And there it is, baby.
I mean, I've seen the NBA do it before. It's really nice. Not
This
like a
drone
new thing.
display was held in North Texas to celebrate America's 250th birthday.
I have like 2,000 drones. Ooh, sparkler on the drones. Last time they did this, they said it was AI. But I don't really know if it is or isn't, to be honest.
These guys got caught in a tornado and needed to
But
find
hey, at least
shelter
they
right
did
away.
technology with drones better than fireworks. Less pollution. Is that a tornado?
Oh, hold on, let's go. Should we go to the hut?
It is a tornado.
Yeah. I like that. Holy.
Take height.
What the f
Full
is
box,
this?
full box. Storm chaser in real life. The shelter.
This
In the
pet
toilet.
duck was sent to rescue this hen that had gotten stuck in the water.
Hey,
Tin đi vừa là cái thằng nè, tập phố tao có gì kia về.
that duck saved lives
Nó có đi
today.
cái thằng đấy vừa.
It is an honorable member of firefighting society. Yes. Hey.
Are these guys gonna attack me?
Rookie.
You guys cool or what?
This aura.
Wait.
Out aura'd.
Wait, what the f?
The attack of the ship.
This poor little guy couldn't figure out how to get on the couch.
Oh, hell no. It's just gonna spray him, isn't it? Or that. Edge. What? Bang! It's gonna be right there, isn't it? It's gonna be a bang.
This police officer was looking for a shoplifting suspect and went to their home to search for them.
Hello, how are you? You okay? Is here? No. Can we come and have a look? Has he been round here at all?
I mean, what?
Hello.
Nah.
How are you, mate?
He thought he was filming a really cool 360 cam video.
There's this head of his face like an Attack on Titan, isn't it? Why?
This guy made some art of Wimbledon using a typewriter.
Honestly, I can't even tell if it's real or not. Like, it's actually not. Like, it's hard to tell.
What's going on here? It's the world's fastest trash can.
Elephants are so smart that
Actually
they knock down
following it.
trees so that they can get to food that would normally be out of reach.
Okay, this is cool though. Actually cool. But if a tree falls in the forest, does it make sound? When nobody's listening. Always the low quality videos. Always the low quality videos.
For $80, you have to say his name 5 times.
He's gonna come out through the window like the Korean man, isn't he?
Chanderman. 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 Chanderman.
Some bullshit you do at like the dorm at like 3 a.m. Yeah, the boys. But you can't do that anymore. Nobody does any fun. Nobody has any fun. This is literally the fun police style. Everything that's fun is just bad. Allergic to fun, unfortunately.
This guy captured a video of when they reached the summit of Mount Everest.
The other crazy thing I heard about Mount Everest is that when there's like a lot of like, it's covered in dookie. It was used to be covered in dookie so much to the point where they had to like make it illegal for you to dookie on Mount Everest because there's like an entire layer of doo-doo. So you have to literally doo-doo, grab your doo-doo and put it in a doggy bag. There's also this thing where there's like, they use dead bodies of people who died on the mountain as like checkpoints. Because there's so many, they can't get all of them off the mountain.
On top of the world.
Why
They
do I
either
go
get,
to
like,
a
washed
convenience
up or
store
something.
and this is where I came? How am I gonna get a bev? Bro, fam, they're using a boat. So what do I even do in this situation?
How do you even get items into the store?
This is mind games, guys. We're trying to pump gas into the car and it's giving us an ad. And we can't pump gas. It's not working. Yo, it's not stopping. I think yo.
This is how you get vandalized. That's literally how you get vandalized.
Hey, buddy, is it all your family? Yeah. Happy
Always-
Father's Day.
Thank you, my brother. Always that.
One of my subscribers sent me this video
Yeah,
where it
that was
looked
that
like the
voice.
propellers on the plane they were on weren't moving.
Yeah, because of the frame rate that he's recording at. Like, it's like recording your fan and being like, ooh, the propeller's not moving on my fan.
Listen here, young man. This means you are officially a junior officer. And if I need your backup, guess what? You're up, so.
Hell yeah.
Can I have some? Yeah, I need it. Really? Yeah. Yeah. Woo! Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
This old guy's still
Yeah, I
got
mean,
it.
it's, sometimes it's too hot. You literally need it. Just do as I'm dams. What are you? Doesn't it hurt? Where does this hurt? So you could use your shoes to do it as like a thing. Like it hurt. No?
Hi, my name is Michael, and I'll be working on your piece of garbage today. I know you really wanted to check why your AC is not working, and that's your complaint, but my complaint would be, why are you driving around like this? What?
What? Another one lost to the tide. Bang.
I think she needs a stronger pair of
Classic.
glasses.
Oh man, you can't really. Yes, those are alligators. You still sticking his tongue out. Shut the front door. Those are goats. Huh?
Are you a fly? What are you doing?
Poor guy. There he goes. Get out of here, little boy.
Don't go back in.
Nah, one back
I
in.
can't believe he didn't
Why
close it
would you
behind
close
him.
the door?
Most helpful gate.
I can't believe you done this. Oh my god, I can't believe you done this.
I would not be able to get through without that gate.
Hey, yo, but why are my pepinos hella sad? Yo!
Because it's raw or there's a worm that ate through it.
I work in a hair salon, and my coworker told me her customer said, I don't know how to explain the hair I want, so I'm going to draw you a picture. This is what the lady drew her. Ready?
And you know one thing I really like about my
That's a happy
fiance's
boy.
mom's house?
Don't be
Everything's
mad.
branded. Where do you want to sit? Oh,
The
honey,
porch.
the porch.
Why do you
Oh,
have
honey,
this?
here's
Huh?
the porch. Where am I? I'm in the bathroom.
God forbid somebody has a personality. God forbid somebody has an actual like hobby. God forbid. Chicken nuggets.
Welcome to.
Okay.
They used recyclable
Alright.
plastic instead of fireworks due to the fact that the area they live in is prone to wildfires.
The point of fireworks isn't the goddamn noise. Nobody likes the noise. It's the pretty lights going bing, bing, bing. Not whatever the frick this is. How dare you? What? What? Oh, it's bubble wrap they're walking on. Yeah, I know that shit. That's ass. I don't care. It's ass. I don't care.
Thank you so much.
There we go. No, you got that voice, sir.
So I discovered something really cool. I'll put this down. My trash door.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. This shit's so ass in the world, and it's like so boring and sad, and people are like doing nothing impressive their whole time. Somebody does a slight bit of like display a ounce of talent. Everyone's like, oh, that's holy legendary, brother. What? Like, man, how sad must things be? Just like, man, I know it's like a girl, like a little kid they're trying to make happy, but like, it's reached to a point where even like a grown-ass man, if you walk out somewhere and you do something like a little bit like with talent, they're like, oh my god, that's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life, brother. That's just sad if that's the greatest thing you've ever seen. Like, it just makes me sad. Like, I don't think people understand how sad reality is when you go outside. Like, when you look at like streamers and streams and content creators having fun on stream and doing things and making YouTube videos and having fun in life in general, if you look at somebody's actual life on a day-to-day basis, it's so boring that it will literally make you depressed just looking at people's definition on what fun is. Most of the time when we were like talking about like fun, is like sometimes it's literally just sitting in silence doing nothing. That's how sad reality is. Like, sometimes for people the most fun thing you can do is sit and relax. That's the most enjoyment they have, because out of that is just arguments and like having to work on things and being stressed. Like, that's just sad, and that's what makes you sad.
Is the first couple notes from the Jurassic Park theme song.
Ooh!
That's wild. What did you order? What did you order? Cheese. You ordered cheese and chips. The chips and the cheese. Go on, put it on there.
This poor guy can't figure out why this isn't helping.
That's depressing.
Yeah? Is that how that works? Is that how that works?
Oh, look at that, oh. Zero validity, zero salability.
Okay. Wow. Wow.
How did he even fall asleep like that?
Hey, yo.
What you doing, little feller? First day in
That's
the
actually
world.
very
How you
comfortable,
liking
that
it? Yeah, same here.
It's plastic.
Hey, what's up, man? How can I help you?
Doing good. Thank you for asking. I'm Nathaniel. Whoa! Don't take me with you. I'm responsible.
Let me just lean back real quick. Excuse me. Excuse me.
It's literally leather.
Birder here. Herder here, birder.
I think he forgot to apply the brake.
The hating. Lang.
This should be a lesson about not judging a book by its cover.
It's so bad, I'm not gonna. Hey.
Excuse me, what's your name?
Aaron.
Aaron? Nice to meet you, Aaron. Attention, everyone! It's my friend Aaron's birthday! On the count of 3. Woo! On the count of 3, let's sing him a happy birthday! 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you!
I guess it's a good job he's confident in his own work.
Is it secure enough? You want to see if I can hang on it? I don't need to hang on it. I can just sit on it. I can just crouch on it. Matter of fact, I'll sleep on the TV mount. This TV ain't going nowhere, baby.
The International Space Station captured this incredible footage of the Independence Day fireworks.
Aluchan. I saw this like 3 to 4 years ago. I remember this video.
Sean, who's this? Mommy. That's not Mommy, that's Shrek. That's Shrek.
Mommy is Shrek.
You know that's Shrek. Who's this? Who is that? Mommy. Okay. Second cross.
Thanks so much for watching. Just a heads up, I did make an entire YouTube channel dedicated just to science videos daily.
I'm not gonna lie, those like there's only so much that you can do that is interesting, and it's gotten to a point where like people have done things so like it's gotten so good. People have gotten so good at doing things that is literally just like repeating at this point. Like the amount of times I've seen like juggling and like different things is unimpressive at this point. The amount of like singing and musician and like all these things, I've seen so many people doing like Rush B and stuff is literally just been like to the point where I'm like, okay, like Rush E, yeah, Rush E piano. Like, I mean, it's gotten to a point where I don't get impressed by much. This is fake hand, not real. I gotta lie. It's got to a point where I was like, yeah. It's unimpressive. It has to be like something insane. Like people are like, you know, it's done so many times on like Britain's Got Talent or like America's Got Talent, and it's happened so much that is just unimpressive. Now it just feels like, you know, there's nothing like, unless it's like something crazy, it's very hard to be impressed. Like most of the things have already been done. Like it's nothing new. It's like when like skateboarders do like skateboard tricks, but it's like a named trick. A named trick is cool, but it's a named trick because somebody already did it. That's why it has a name. That's why it's like in skateboard it got its name. Like all the things has like already been done before. Which is like the sad part. It like makes it like everything like less impactful. But it feels like when things happen, people aren't very like impressed by it or like care enough about it anymore. It's just like, oh, we did that. It just happened, you know. It's lost the spark. I haven't seen like a proper like spark on things in so long. Also, why do I keep closing it? I don't know. I have a bad habit. Bad habit. Grab it. Just grab it. Just grab it. Bad habit. Bad habit. Get at it. Bad habit. Let's have it. You've had it. And about it. I ain't about it. That's a task rabbit. Task rabbit? What's a task rabbit? It's a rabbit with a task. What? A rabbit task? A scuba dooba doo? Rada. What? There is a new React Ronald segment. Yes, we do some new Reacts. Oh, my tour box is coming today. Maybe, potentially, hopefully. And then I get to actually do art on stream and learn how to draw and stuff. Yay! Then I have to work on my dissertation. I have to do other things. But for now, we have fun, shall we? It's early morning. Yeah. You got to react. Moments before. Man, I hate that. Moments before woman lights police car on fire. Why? What's with like July 4th and like fire like videos like releasing about fires? Oh my God! I mean, there has been like forest fires because of fireworks, so like people are like more adverse to not using fireworks anymore. So that's a pretty good thing, I guess.
Fire! So the camp out back, it's still full-blown setup. I'll go check, make sure that there's no one there. So also, I have that problem. Now she has a unit here, blares her music, dances in the parking lot, swings from the trees. You guys have the right to choose to do either terminating her contract or whatnot. I know the car itself, I don't think that license plate's good. However, it's not operating on a roadway. And she's also known to be a little... Yeah, we know. Yeah. That's why we don't want to take a chance with our customers.
Yeah, people have. Yesterday, 2 customers came in and complained, "What's that lady doing there?" Dancing?
Yeah. Well, she'll walk up and down Davis and like rub dirt on herself.
Okay, this is just like the difference between like a small difference between like YouTuber crazy actions and like an actual crazy person.
So. Well, she's coming in, so I guess
one's for clout and the other is just they're crazy.
Hello, Anna. How are you?
Oh, hi, Mr. Police, and hi, lady, and hi, sir.
So. I told you you can't plug that in here.
Oh, no, I know. You told me that you're not responsible for it.
I don't want it plugged into my electricity.
This building, the storage building that I have a place here?
You're not paying for electricity.
But I'm paying for the storage, ma'am.
You know, if you don't want to abide by the rules, they also have the right to terminate your contract, right?
If this lady told me I'm not allowed to
that's what
plug my stuff here,
that's what I'm saying.
I have to say yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
But I thought because I pay for the storage unit, no. If I'm here, I can plug it, charge it really fast. I wasn't going to leave my speaker. I was going to leave this. Because you said you are not responsible for it.
But it doesn't matter. Don't plug it in.
Can I plug it there?
No.
None of the outlets?
Nope.
Why not?
Because...
I asked you before.
And I told you no.
You know, you told me because you don't want to be responsible for it.
They do bear a cost of electricity, right? And we charge people for the theft of
electricity. But do you pay for the electricity?
And she's no longer giving you permission to use that outlet, okay?
I mean, I know she said that.
You're making something...
I heard you, Mr. Police.
You're making something out of nothing.
I know this lady works here and she said not to use it.
They're responsible for the budgeting.
I'm okay. No, she's not. Yes, she doesn't pay for it. Well, you don't pay for that electricity.
They have the right to terminate your contract here as well.
No, I know. She said if I wanted a refund for my stuff.
But you're making something out of nothing.
And I said, no, I don't want the refund. I already give this lady the money. I put my card in this thing right there because I already paid for it. Why would I want the refund?
We are turning into something from nothing.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
Please don't charge your stuff here. That's all she got. That's all she's.
No, I know she said it, but I said I have the storage here. I just need to charge it really fast.
But she doesn't want you to charge it, so that's it. You have to find somewhere else.
I don't understand. It doesn't make no sense.
So
why doesn't you want me to charge it here? Because I'm right here. My car's right there. I'm in my car.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense because you could do it like at the McDonald's and like other outlets. Like You just go to a cafe. I don't know why they're forcing to be here. Like, just go next door, bro. Usually when you go to a place, right, you ask to charge when there's like an outlet, they'll tell you, yeah, but you don't leave their stuff there because they don't want to, like, it doesn't cost that much electricity, but obviously it costs like maybe like $1, $2 just to charge it, maybe like $5, maybe if it's like insane a long time, but usually it's not that much and it doesn't really affect anything, but they're just using it so that they don't stay here. Because usually when you like allow somebody to do something, they stay there for a long time and it doesn't look like they want them there, which is why they're like, you gotta take a hike.
I don't understand, lady. I said no.
The other thing too is that they don't want you parking here overnight, right?
I don't park here overnight.
Your license plate isn't legal.
Yes, it is. It is Nevada.
It is suspended.
Nevada.
Do you live here, work here?
Whoa. My license plate. My license is legal. And my tag.
3,
The tag on my plate.
Can you run me a Nevada 28 as well? This is coming from my dispatch.
And what the f does it say?
Suspended.
It ain't. Hold on. I gotta go.
Here, no, you can listen. I believe that you own it. It's just illegal to operate upon the roadway.
I'm showing you this Nevada.
Yeah, but
State of Nevada Department of Motor and Vehicle,
that
the
means
DMV.
it's yours.
And it
But it
says,
doesn't mean that it's legal to operate on the roadway.
Oh, there's no rear windshield, but there's Air Forces in the back.
It is legal to operate it. It's a motherfucking car. Yes, the f it is. What you gonna
There's a clean Air Forces.
tell me?
And then you can go to the jail when we catch you.
I don't want to go to jail.
Well, then don't operate it on the road.
What do you mean, though? I have 30 days to go to that DMV in Florida and motherfucking change it back to motherfucking Florida.
No, that's not how that works.
Yes, it is how it works. How you gonna tell me?
Well, then I've explained it to you, and if you want to jump up and down and say that, then that's it.
No,
We'll
I'm
leave
just
it at
gonna tell you
that.
the truth right here and show you the mother.
So no, I've explained it to you. You have every right to choose to act how you want to.
My way, how they do it in Nevada. And
This is
here,
Florida.
Too, if I had Florida,
All right, you can continue to act this way, ma'am. But I'm done. Wait, it's not.
tell me, sir.
It's the law, ma'am.
Right. You have
So
30 days to
no.
switch it.
So you can have that car. You can
It's
legally
my car.
own it.
Yes, it's my motherfucking car.
I've never contested that with you, right?
Right. So I could drive it wherever the f
No,
I
you
want,
can't.
wherever the f I please.
You can't operate
wherever the f I want in the
please
United
just
States
take
of
one
America.
step back.
You have 30 days.
No, you
Oh,
don't.
you wouldn't even take a step back.
Thank you, I appreciate that. You can own a car, but if you don't register it, you no, it is
You have 30
unregistered.
days to register it. You
No,
register it.
you're not understanding me. And I'm telling you, if you operate that car, it's getting towed.
It is not gonna get
If you take that car on Davis, it is getting
I
towed.
draw my car everywhere.
Okay, then you know
It is not gonna
you've
get
been
towed.
warned. It's going to be documented that you've been warned. Okay, it's going to get towed. Which one? On it, it's going to get towed. If you drive it on the road, it's getting towed. It's not valid.
Oh, yes, it's valid.
The dispatch literally told you it's not. Okay, you guys can choose.
Take your speaker and leave it somewhere else.
Do you want to trespass? Do you want to cancel our contract trespass?
Trespass me, cancel my contract?
Yes. Okay.
I am.
All right. Which one are you trespass?
And I said,
Literally the whole time they're being nice, not trying to like get her trespass and get her to like get removed out of the premises. She's just being nice the whole time, and then she comes and does this and acts erratic. Then yeah, obviously they'll do that, bro. Losing like a storage unit, pretty much they consider their house because some people live out their car and they put all their stuff in like storage units. I know that this happens a lot. Like people do this a lot because it's cheaper than rent. Because then you have to where you're going to keep your stuff because people have stuff obviously. Like they put their clothes and stuff in there. They come here, change in the storage unit, and then go to the car and then leave. You know?
no, and I'm saying I'm not trespassing.
You are. Naples 3, Bravo 31 changes to a 43.
Like instead of like renting an apartment, they just get a car that they can live out of, which is like you can do that. It's like easier, so save money, so you can get an actual like proper apartment, so you can pay for the lease. 'Cause I know like sometimes people have like enough money to pay for the lease, but not enough for like a year or like a couple months. They spend like maybe like a month or like 2 months in like a car, or they couch surf for a little bit for like a month at least until they get like their paycheck. Then they get their own place, which is like a normal thing that happens. It is unfortunate,
It's
but
probably
it does
going to be a
happen.
10-15. She's inside. I'm just letting her go for now. I'm going to write out the trespass if she refuses to leave after she's been handed the copy of the trespass.
See, he's being even extra nice. He's like, she has been like trespassed. I'm not gonna arrest her. I'm gonna give her the trespass. Hopefully she leaves. And if she doesn't leave, then they'll trespass. This is like multiple chances.
Yeah.
the car move?
Her car's not valid. And she's like, I have 30 days. I was like, no, it's not valid.
We'll be right over there. He's busy, and we're gonna be with you in 1 minute. I don't know. I just got here. He's gonna explain everything to you.
For what?
This is.
Because I have a storage here. I pay my storage here.
Okay.
And this police are trying to tell me that I can't park my motherfucking. I can't even pay them.
I need you to go back over to your car.
I'm like, what the is that?
I need you to go back over to your car.
I need to know what the is gonna happen.
I'm being polite right now.
I'm not being trespassed. Nowhere.
Go back over to your
I
car.
told the ladies that works here, I do not want the money back. I do not want a refund.
Anna, I will talk to you about everything.
It's Anna, not Anna.
I will explain everything to you. I understand that you have property inside there as well.
You don't need to explain.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to.
You don't need to explain nothing.
Can you please listen to my part?
You don't need to put that paper because I'm not getting arrested for nothing. I ain't doing
Okay.
I think we're there now.
I'm not getting trespassed for nothing. What you mean?
All right, if you can't.
Oh, look at my mugshot. No. Police.
All right, so if you can't listen.
No, wait. No. No, police, wait.
You can't.
Wait, what you doing?
All right, this is
okay,
so
I'll
you're
go
basing
back to my car.
calling.
I'll go back by my car and then
It's
I'll
too
wait
late.
for you.
We're past that.
No, we're not.
I mean,
This is bracing tension pulling.
Police, wait!
This is tougher.
Wait!
If you continue to do so.
I said wait, what you doing? What the f***? You gonna detain me for what? Let me the f*** go. Why the f*** you put me in handcuffs?
You can't listen to a thing that I'm
Let
calling.
me go. I'm not f***ing playing. You're not the f***ing nice.
You're under arrest now.
I'm not arrested for nothing. What the f*** I do? I didn't do nothing illegal. Let me go. Let me go. You police, let me go. Police, let me go. Police, let me go. I'm not. You want me going? You want me going?
Thank you.
You want me going? You want me going in your f***ing car? I don't want to go in your f***ing car.
I know you don't.
No.
Ma'am,
No.
that's
I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna kick the f*** out of you. Camera right here. Let me out.
I'll need to go get the info.
I can get all that from you. That way you're not, so she doesn't start damaging the car.
She does have property in the unit, so we got to figure out something.
Okay, I'll ask her what they're gonna do.
Still has a speaker. I mean, legally they can just throw everything out if they want to. I mean, I don't think they can legally throw it out, but there's like a certain time before they have to like get rid of your stuff. I'm pretty sure there's like a thing they put it up for like sale or something. Like, you know, there's like the videos of like people doing like buying storage units and stuff. You could probably do that, but I don't think they're gonna do that. They're probably just gonna, by the way they're acting, and they're probably gonna find like a reasonable solution. I don't know yet because I haven't watched the rest of the video, but it seems like there's gonna be amicable. But the problem is, she literally put herself in this situation. Like, actually, I have to keep moving my camera because it keep coming in your way.
I said let me go. Or I'm gonna start a fire. I have a lighter. I'm gonna start a fire. I'm gonna start a fire. I'm gonna burn something.
Okay, how does that gonna work as far as her getting her material or her
Okay,
stuff?
how do you put her in a car without patting her down? That's insane. Probably because they're like, oh, you're detained and didn't want to think that she would do anything, maybe. How do you have that such big of an oversight? You're arrested, but you don't pat her down. That's insane.
Off out.
5 Alpha 41,
She can sign the unit over to us and we'll dispose of it, or she has 72 hours to empty it.
I'm gonna start a fire so good. I'm not playing.
I'm not either. You're going to jail.
Oh, I ain't playing. It needs to motherfucking explode. Where's the gasoline? Where's the bomb?
Oh, hell no. Isn't that like a threat?
She's going to jail, so when she gets out, she's going to need to contact you guys to find out what's going on. We will tell her what she needs to do, but she'll come back here, so call us when she comes back.
Okay, I'm gonna burn the seatbelt.
Do you have a lighter?
It needs to start right here. Oh, it's starting.
Guess what? You get another charge.
I don't give a
What? You need this. Guess what?
What?
You're going to sit in jail for a while.
No.
Drop my car.
Isn't that arsoning?
She's not being very cooperative, so
That's
I'm not sure
literally
if I'll
arson.
follow my partner to the jail. This
Is that arson? Is that what it's called when you set fires?
She had a lighter stash and caught my seatbelt on fire, so.
I'll follow you to the jail. I'll follow you. I'm gonna follow
Did
you.
he take the lighter, or did she just leave her with the lighter? What?
Take a breath.
punch you in your shit.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight you.
I don't want you to do
I
that.
don't give a
And she moves the camera.
badass. Let me piss and take a shit on your damn car.
Oh, hell no! Hey, yo!
You're gonna have to clean this shit up. Oh, I'm pissing.
Everything that you break will add up, Anna.
Destruction of property. GG. Bruh. How does this happen? Like, no seatbelt, has a fire, slip
I would
scuffs.
break the camera, but I'll wait. I'll do that last.
Bruh.
You're lucky you got my lighter, because I would have motherfucking burst that motherfucker.
You go ahead and drop what you got in your hand?
What I got in my hand?
Whatever you got in your hand.
I got shit in my hand. What I got in my hand? What I got in my hand? Nah. Nah, you gonna tase me? I'm gonna tase you back. I'm gonna tase you back.
Pepper spray.
Ready? I got a couple. Three. Pull.
Damn. That was an insane yoink. Yeah.
According to court records, this suspect, Wichana, was charged with resisting, obstructing, felony criminal damage to property of $1,000 or more for all the damage she caused inside the squad car, felony battery on a law enforcement officer, and trespassing. She was adjudicated guilty on all charges. She was sentenced to 36 months of probation and was released back into the public.
If you ever wonder why it's policy for most police officers to search and seize items before putting someone in the back of their squad car, this is why. I'm honestly unsure why the officers let her keep her items before putting her inside the car. If the primary officer had chosen to walk away to go back inside the building to speak with staff, he could have walked back out to his entire squad on fire. While it's not a formal written law in all U.S. law enforcement agencies, it's a universal safety policy to always search a suspect.
Yeah, I was like, it's so confusing. Why would it just
securing them
like
inside a squad car? And this isn't just about lighters. Back when I worked in Philadelphia, there was an officer who arrested someone and transported him to the district without any issues. But when the prisoner was searched again inside the cell room, officers discovered he had a small loaded handgun on him the entire time. Thankfully, nobody was hurt, but that's the thing about mistakes like this. Most of the time, nothing happens. The problem is, officers can't judge a search by the 100 times nothing happened. They have to judge it by the one time something does. And sometimes, one time is all it takes.
No, literally the only thing it takes is one time. Literally. It's literally the only thing it takes is literally one time. One time is GG. All it takes is one bad day. You know? One bad day and it's all gone. Everything. It's like I'm saying, what? This search? What? Imagine they didn't let, and she was actually crazy enough to let the fire continue. She herself would be inside, trapped in the fire. And she didn't care. Like, if the, imagine she did this, right? And then there was no reaction. And then the officer was just there, be like, okay, this happened. He wasn't there. What would happen if she didn't put out the fire? You know, you gotta think about these things. Because they're gonna affect other people and themselves. Because they're too out of it to actually think about their own safety. Like, actual NVL. Like, she set up fire to herself. Which is crazy. Because she was the only one in the back seat. So she could have been, like, easily burnt with it. Which is insane. Now, the last one. Dr. Sandy. I love his videos, the way he edits it. Does it so well. Like, this is why I like certain, like, videos of these videos. There's this guy, yeah. It's been 2 weeks. He does, like, very well crafted, and the way he organizes they organize their, like, videos is very well done and researched, which is why I like their videos. How police captured the Texas church assassin. What? Oh yeah, polygraph tests aren't that reliable. Like if you watch like a Batman movie or like the CIA video about that guy, what was his name? John Kiriakou. He had like this thing where it was like he had to do a polygraph test, and one of the things he said, I saw this because I get the shorts now. It was like when they ask you questions on a polygraph test, don't think about it, just answer, and it will be like correct or wrong. Because you can just be like, oh, yes or no. Like even in the Arrow, they depict how like with Oliver Queen, the Arrow, Green Arrow, they're like, there's this like polygraph testing where they're like asking him if he ever went to like a jail before, and then he's like no, and then the polygraph says it's true, and then they're like, that's a lie. He went there as a class trip, because sometimes school takes you to prison to like learn what it's like, so that they like a scared straight tactic. That's what they do there. Yeah.
Pastor, how are you, sir?
Thank you for coming out here.
Inside this church in May, Texas, locals are gathering to mourn the tragic death of 25-year-old Shantae Blankenship. Somewhere within...
That's my age. If this is gonna be scary now, it's gonna hit her closer to home. I don't like this.
This crowd is Shantae's killer, hiding in plain sight and watching town folks pointing suspicions in all directions.
Has she had problems with anybody?
There used to be this guy out calling. And we used to have problems because he used to ride around with them and stuff.
Whoever it is a pretty sick person, and they're still out there somewhere. I think it's your boyfriend going.
You know, she's a good-looking girl, and that makes me a dirty old man. I think that's what was said.
As detectives exhaust every lead, the case eventually goes cold, leaving this small community questioning if any one of them might be the next victim. Yet, for over a year, one unusual witness sits quietly unnoticed, holding the answer detectives had been hunting for all along.
He was so devious and smart. He just didn't know that that was going to be the thing that would finally catch him.
The reactions that we're showing on this is, man, you're off the freaking charts.
And here he is right in front of us. How did I miss that?
It's May 15th in the small town of May,
Wait. All of the footage is real? Like this is an actual thing that happened? Okay, I'll be honest. I need a minute before it starts. Let me clear my nose, cause bro, this is like, it looks like something that's gonna be like actually like I have to like focus. You see? So give me like a minute. Give me like a minute. Oh, okay. Right. Bro. Lock in.
Nearly 48 hours have passed since 25-year-old Shantae Blankenship mysteriously vanished after going on her usual evening walk. Since then, church volunteers have searched tirelessly for any sign of her, until this Sunday morning, around 11 a.m., when one couple stumbles upon something.
What's the location of your emergency? I have no idea where I'm at. I am in the middle of nowhere. We were looking for Shantae Blankenship. Okay. We found her. Okay. It's
Ay, caramba,
it's stay real still for me, okay? I'm gonna try to ping your location. It's actually the old haunted house is what everybody calls it. Is she okay? Does she need any medical attention? Is she alive? She's dead. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, I've got everybody headed that direction, okay?
Right away, the Brown County Sheriff's Office dispatches 2 patrol deputies to the caller's location, an abandoned farmhouse nearly 25 miles away. Once they arrive, they find Charlie and Jackie anxiously pacing outside, ready to go into detail about the gruesome discovery they had just made inside.
We're just driving around looking for her. They did everybody met at 3 at the church to go look for her, and we were just driving around. We looked at every creek and culvert we could find.
The peel-out marks were already here.
Those over there, yeah.
I've seen those tracks, and they pulled in. They didn't go on through. They were just stopped.
These aren't y'all's?
No, this is the vehicle we're in.
Are those
over to the gate?
Are those your shoe prints?
Probably mine.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's stay over here on the rocks and not walk around where there's any footprints.
Don't let them leave there till I get out there, please.
10-4, they're waiting for everybody.
To the deputies, this discovery immediately raises questions. The farmhouse sits miles out of town, in an isolated location that many locals don't even know exists. So, while they wait for additional officers to arrive...
I mean, he said they don't know that they exist, right? But it's dubbed like the haunted house. Like, if it's dubbed something, there has to be like something about it that makes them dub this, you know? Because they don't just have like a random name for a place. It has to be given from the local, which is why it's called the haunted house. Oh, wrong button.
The deputy begins pressing for answers, trying to understand how this couple ended up here in the first place.
How long I guess y'all called immediately when y'all found her?
Oh, yeah.
Which gate did y'all jump?
I walked around the house. I didn't see nothing in there. And I went out to all the outbuildings.
Do what?
I walked around in the house.
Uh-huh.
I didn't see nothing in there and went to all the outbuildings.
Yeah.
And I was coming back, and that storm cellar there had a bunch of grass knocked down. So I run around and looked, and there she is. She's upside down in there, and she is beat. I got a daughter that age. She's naked as Jaybird. All she got on is that white shirt she was running around in Friday when I seen her. If I get my hand on them, she's done that. I tell you that right now, Fletcher. I told them bastard. Nobody. She had the mentality of a 9-year-old.
There's an old house back there.
Oh man, oh me, oh my. Like, there are some things that happen and it's like very scary. Like, this is one of the situations where like, how do you get over that? How do you get through that situation? It's like one of the scariest situations ever. It is actually impossible to go through.
They apparently all met up at the church earlier at North Lake, and they were just coming out driving around looking. She's in a cellar.
You serious?
Yeah. Well, said they were just out looking for places.
That old gray house.
Yeah, I think so. They said they found hair laying out on the ground. They're like, what the heck is that? So they've already picked it up. It's like, that ain't cow hair or anything. And they were wandering around and they found her in the cellar. The gate's locked, so we'll have to cut it. But there's tire tracks that pull in there and then pull straight back out.
Fresh tracks?
Yeah, like today fresh.
Indeed, these are very fresh marks, planting a terrifying thought in the deputies' minds that Shantae's killer could be somewhere nearby, keeping a close eye on the area. Shortly afterward,
Okay, but what about the people who were there already? Like the two people who were already there. Maybe it's their tracks. Like, what?
more units begin arriving at the scene.
You know, there's like a bunch of like gaps and like the things he's saying. Like he did like. Sometimes I feel like some of the videos that are like done, there's like gaps in like what they're saying. Especially like in this thing, there's like he's like there's tire tracks. How do you know that the people who were there aren't the ones who did this? You know, like they drove their car up to this point and then reversed it back. You know.
A terrifying thought in the deputies' minds that Shantae's killer could be somewhere nearby, keeping a close eye on the area. Shortly afterward, more units begin arriving at the scene, including the crime scene photographer. And as the deputies prepare to head towards the body's location, they'll soon realize that whatever the couple told them is nothing compared to what they're about to see.
Oh, hell
Watch that
no.
wire. It's on your gun. There you go. You're good.
You know, like every time I see like police sirens, I used to have a thought in my mind because I used to watch a show called The Mentalist, and you'd see like different like things. I'm pretty sure in, like the first episode is something similar to this, not like the pilot. The episode after the pilot is like something similar to this. And it's like, okay, when you watch a show, you know it's fake. But when you're in reality and you're looking at this in real life, you know how like different it must feel, like excruciating it must feel for this. And these are cops that have to deal with this like a lot. Like this might be like a common occurrence that happens for them that they have to deal with. Like the notion of that is scary.
All right, here, John. Hold this. I'll step up here and I'll grab the camera and hold it.
The
while you...
bracelet's laying right on the other side.
Why is it always that I see that there's like a photographer or like the thing? It's always a Nikon camera. Why is that?
I'm assuming it's her.
Okay, he said there's a little bracelet right here on the other side of the gate. He said, yeah, right.
I thought it was
just
just personal choice.
There's one of those wristbands, those little rubber bands like this one. It looks, the way this grass is right here, like someone's been through it recently or something. Knife laying on the ground. I don't know. Looks like it's been there a little while.
Yeah, it's been there a while, but we'll go ahead and photograph it just in case.
I don't see any blood anywhere though. I haven't seen drops.
I know this is like not relative, but it's the only way it can keep myself from going like insane when I watch these type of videos. You know, you can turn off the shutter sound when you like click. You can turn it off. We were like doing like we were doing like photography for like an event. We were doing something. We had to record something and had to take pictures. But I was taking pictures. They were like, "Oh, could you turn off the audio for your shutter?" And I didn't know this. I was like, the first time I heard somebody say that, I was like, "You can turn it off." Because you know, like in some phones, like in Japan, is like, your phones have to make the shutter sound when they take the pictures, even when you put it on Do Not Disturb or like you mute the audio. Like my phone, right? If I have it on like audio, hey, look, can you hear this? Right, let me see. You can hear it, but if I mute it, I take the picture. Oh wait, no, wrong one. I muted I mute system. You mute system. Look, nothing. Look, no audio, nothing.
I wonder if someone pulled around to the back side of this house where it wasn't as obvious.
Yeah, let's just follow the...
We'll follow the dirt tracks. The grass disturbed. She don't have any pants on.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Video here. I want to say he said he pulled this metal back. We need to find out. I mean, because you can see.
Okay, I have to ask: is this video? This doesn't look like body cam footage. It's too high quality. Oh, they upgraded their body cams. It's not the one with the accent on the right. Look, we look on the side of this side of the screen. It's not here. So it's probably like an upgraded one. I just realized. You could literally get it in HD. I don't know why they don't do this. Probably because cloud storage, but you could just compress it.
Right through here. Man, this grass is still thick. There's not gonna be any prints. This metal right here.
I mean, this is in 4K.
We'll need to process probably, or I would say. Here's another pink man right here, John.
Audio quality is also very good.
Yeah, it's a legit homicide, it looks like.
There's blood all on that rock right there. Once all your guys get out here, I'm sure.
Obviously, this is like educational purposes.
Sure that there's not something inside.
You know what's
here
crazy?
either.
You know what's crazy? Imagine in criminology. Oh my god. Imagine in criminology, and this is like the videos you have to watch in class. Then you have to like do a full detailed analysis, and this guy does it for like YouTube, for like people to understand what it is and explain more digestively. This would like help a lot in the future. Like people like get so well educated. Like the cop stop is like, obviously they call it cop stop, but watching these things make it so much understandable how different things happen. And like, let's be honest, if you watch these type of videos, it's more likely you don't do any of these things, and you're like, you know, a good person compared to like ending up doing this, because then you see how like scary it is, and it's like a deterrent. You know, it works well in that case. Also, it gives like education on how like bad some people could be, and you know, you have to be careful. That's why like when you have like when you're with your like parents, and there's like these things where they like teach you how to like interact with people and how to talk to people and what you should do in different situations, and there are like classes when you're a kid. This is why.
Yeah.
On the ground, halfway inside the cellar, lies Shantae's deceased and partially clothed body, beaten so severely that she is almost unrecognizable. Beside her is a broken lawnmower blade stained with blood. Its condition and placement leave investigators with little doubt that they're looking at the murder weapon. All of it, the secluded location, the sheer brutality of the attack, and the way Shantae's body is positioned leave deputies wondering just what kind of a deranged person could have done this. Following this, Shantae's body is taken away for autopsy while officers clear the abandoned house. Inside, they find trash, empty alcohol bottles, and decay, but no blood or signs of a struggle. The next step for investigators is to speak with the remaining search volunteers, so they release the couple who found the body, instructing them not to tell anyone about the discovery to avoid alerting the killer. But that's easier said than done, because for Brown County, discoveries like this carry a familiar weight, as the area has been no stranger to tragedy. In 1989, 13-year-old Amanda Goodman was abducted while walking home from school and murdered. 7 years later, in 1996, 30-year-old Juan Laurels was found shot to death beside his burning car. Decades later, both cases remain unsolved. And even more recently, police recovered the remains of 2 missing residents in remote areas of Brown County. So while investigators hope to keep details of Shantae's murder from spreading, in a town this small, news travels extremely fast. And investigators are about to learn that the hard way.
And this is the church, North Lake.
Because May, Texas is a deeply religious community, the search for Shantae has been organized through the local North Lake Community Church. So investigators head there, but by the time they arrive, the situation has already changed dramatically. A volunteer firefighter has just...
It's also a very small community, so like word travels very fast around the area. Like, you know, if you live in like in a small area, everybody knows who you are. Even if you don't like interact with them before, they know about your existence. Because you're in the area, because they see you in and out of the place all the time.
Informed Shantae's family that her body has been found, putting deputies at a significant disadvantage. And as the deputy approaches the church, he's met with uneasy stares from the crowd as he scans the room for any potential suspects.
Okay. All right. I'm just looking.
Oh.
I'm just making observations.
Oh, appreciate it.
The crowd.
Thank you.
You're not doing what, sir? Okay, that's fine. All right, come on. Hey, folks, could you have your attention just a minute? Folks, hello, ladies, gentlemen. If you believe you have information that will assist in this investigation, I ask you don't discuss it with anybody else. I don't want you to mix your notes with anybody else's notes. or anybody else's observations. That's important because I want your recollections to be your own. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Pastor? How are you, sir?
You doing okay?
Doing well, sir.
Thank you for coming out here.
You bet.
While the community may not trust the deputy yet, they do trust Pastor Ron Keener. Having spent nearly 5 decades in ministry and years helping local charities, he knows this town inside and out, and having him on their side could prove invaluable to the investigation.
Okay, what do you mean
As
they
the
don't
deputy
trust the
continues
deputy
moving through
though?
the
What does that mean?
church, he notices people beginning to leave. With no legal authority to stop them, he urges Pastor Keener to help gather Shantae's family and those closest to her. But as detectives begin speaking with the people who knew Shantae best, one person quickly draws their attention: her boyfriend, John Adams. And as they sit down with him, his behavior would be nothing like what you'd expect from a grieving boyfriend. But before we get to that, it's worth noting that covering stories like this, you realize just how much people are forced to carry. Fear, trauma, even the day-to-day burden of surviving. And sometimes that weight shows up in other ways too, like debt. Do you feel crushed by debt? Those high-interest loans, that mountain of credit card debt? From that said, let's get back to the investigation where Shantae's boyfriend, John, is about to exhibit some behavior the detectives would find highly suspicious.
My name's John Harper. I'm an investigator with Bragg County Sheriff's Office.
I don't get in trouble anymore.
What does that mean?
You told me and Frankie Salazar over one time.
No, now I remember who you are. Yes, now I remember who you are. How long have you been with her?
A little over 3 years, October 17th.
Okay. How did you and her get along?
How we got along?
Yeah.
I mean, like, there was times, I ain't gonna lie, we'd argue, I mean, like, but she's not capable of handling things. Like, she has mental problems. I mean, like, she has a habit of yelling and stuff, and I would just try, sometimes I'd leave, and then sometimes I could just talk her out of it and be nice, and she'd calm down. But she just has, I mean, like, I hate to say it, she expressed herself different. I mean, like, sometimes it was like a wall, but she showed me love, you know what I mean?
Despite just learning that Shantae has been found dead, John doesn't ask a single question about what happened to her that night, leaving detectives to wonder if he somehow already knows. At this stage, deputies are looking for anyone who may have had a reason to harm Shantae, and without hesitation, John would point investigators towards another man, someone who had just slipped out of the church the moment the deputy arrived.
Anything else has she had problems with anybody?
There used to be this guy calling.
Okay. The whole point here in this discussion of this part right now is like he's not asking questions about what happened. Sometimes there's this thing where like people aren't like thinking about anything. They just blank out. So he's just answering questions sometimes. Because the situation might be so grave that you don't think straight. That is concerning sometimes because some people, their reaction is to ask what happened and what it is. Yes. But sometimes the shock is so hard, it doesn't sit in that this actually happened. So the way they discuss things is like, you ask questions, I answer your questions. That's what happens sometimes for people who are like too like gone and grieving, like too far aggrieved. Because the weight is so strong of the information that they were just given that sometimes you cannot process it. Like it doesn't sit, like it's not real to you. So it doesn't like sit in your head that this happened, you know? So it doesn't register. So you're not thinking straight about, should I ask this question? What is it? Sometimes that happens, yes. Sometimes when you're like a parent or something, the first thing you want to know is, I don't care about anything. I want to know about this person. Right? There's like a difference between like who the person they're talking to is and what their relationship is sometimes.
Guy where?
Colin.
Yeah. What about Colin Smith?
Well, I mean, we used to have problems because she used to ride around with him and stuff, and he used to just do stupid stuff, and he like ride around drunk, stuff like that, and I didn't like that. And I mean, like she'd hang around and stuff, but she pretty much Me and him got into it one time because he came out to the house. And she was drunk there, all drunk. I'm off of work. I mean, I'm thinking, what the hell? And me and her stepdad were out there and straightened out, and I never heard much out. He pretty much turned his nose and let it be.
Okay.
And then I've heard off and on she goes over there. I mean, but it's just something I can't really get myself upset about. And I mean, but I'm that foolish over.
As John's interview comes to an end, deputies still aren't sure what to make of him. Although he agreed to speak with them voluntarily and remains cooperative, detectives find his behavior oddly unconcerned. For now, John points investigators towards the only possible suspect he can think of, Colin Smith, a man deputies soon learn is no longer at the church. And as the church empties and the night comes to an end, detectives decide to wrap up the interviews and continue the investigation at first light. But when the community finally learns who the killer really is, they would be left speechless that someone they thought they could trust was capable of such evil.
I mean, we've got Hearst been brutally murdered, and here he is right in front of us. How did I miss that? How did I miss it?
They're saying that, okay, the way it looks like they're saying it could possibly be the boyfriend. Obviously, we don't know if it is or isn't because it's not confirmed yet. Because at the end, the thing is, like, there will be like conclusion at the end. I'm not gonna act like I'm a detective and try to like say who it is. Obviously, that's like, you know, that's not my job. But inference is like a thing. Whenever there's like it's also like hindsight, but there's always like situations out of your control where the person just leaves, like the person just left, like you don't know, like people just slip out and you're not paying attention, you know. It's like you don't know who's there, you haven't cased the scene, you're by yourself, you don't know anything. This is what happened, because the way it sounds like, it doesn't sound like the guy is like a local like churchgoer all the time. Maybe because they haven't said if the officers are like the actual like part of this or not.
The next morning, just as deputies prepare to head back into town, they receive a major update from the forensic team. The initial autopsy results are in. Shantae's cause of death is determined to be blunt force trauma to the head and neck.
Wounds.
Her injuries are consistent with the broken lawnmower blade found at the scene. She has no defensive wounds, while bruising on her arms suggests she had been dragged by the elbows. But investigators uncover something even more disturbing. Shantae's body had been violated as she was dying, or even after her death. Male DNA is recovered, giving detectives their first concrete clue about the person they're looking for. And combined with the sheer brutality of the attack, investigators begin to suspect that this was not the killer's first time, and that other victims may still be hidden somewhere.
It's a mass murder.
At 10 a.m., deputies make their way into town and split up, interviewing men throughout the area and collecting DNA samples in hopes of identifying the killer. Suspecting they're dealing with a serial killer, they know they can't afford to waste time, as anyone could be a potential suspect. But the terrifying part is that they have no idea which of those encounters will be the one with the killer.
I guess you know I'm...
Hell no, bro. Imagine going to this area and they're the serial killer. What? No, you don't go by yourself. You go armed to the teeth. What? I don't care what you think it is. You go to the teeth brimmed with everything. Well, I'm sure you go with a bazooka. What?
Yes, sir. What do you know about Shantae, sir?
I lived here about 4 years, and she walks up and down the streets every day.
Something was said, and I'm not sure about the source because I was just assigned to come out.
Okay.
Something.
So there's no shot he's not rocked up in full gear, right? Surely he's rocked up in like a full like gear. Surely,
about, you know,
in case something happens. Surely.
You had said that you get excited when you see her.
There might have been a comment made to say that, you know, she's a good-looking girl, and that makes me a dirty old man. I think that's what was said. And I don't give a shit if you're male and you ain't. You're gonna look at a young lady and say, "Well, damn, she's pretty," you know.
Yeah, I hear you.
Somebody reported a dead body hanging in there, and they got on that gate there that came open with him. He told me to shoot this down the lane.
How long ago was that?
Oh, that's been 10 years.
Oh, okay.
And you just seen her and waved to her. You didn't stop and talk to her.
Didn't stop talking to him. I had to stop and talk to her in the past. Some. She's a good little girl.
You know, there's boys that would, you know, want to be with her, and John said that he was her boyfriend. She'd say Colin was her boyfriend.
Wow.
You never know, you know.
After speaking with more than a dozen residents, detectives uncover a troubling reality. There is no shortage of men who knew Shantae, knew her routine, and may have had the opportunity to harm her, meaning there are still too many possibilities and no clear suspect. So, in search of a breakthrough, the lead detective contacts Shantae's family and learns from her mother, Michelle, that the last person likely to have seen her before she disappeared was her closest friend, Caitlin. After getting Caitlin's address, detectives drive to her house, unaware that the woman they're about to meet may hold the key to unraveling the entire case. Because no one in this house knows Shantae better than she does, or the three strange men who had recently entered her life.
Caitlin, we're just trying to get as much information on this as we can. Will you just kind of tell me about Friday? What was she talking about?
She was talking about a whole bunch of different stuff. One thing that really got me was she told me her and Colin got back.
It's interesting that they're covering who they are, because obviously sometimes they don't want to show like people who are uninvolved, or like people who like would like to stay private. And usually when they cover the face and like tracks of the people, it's usually to make sure that they're like not like, you know, harassed and stuff, which is usually when they're like innocent. So
together.
It's like inferred by like the video and how it's like edited. So it's like some things, and like the way they edit is like based on like the things they have, or like the video that's they've given by the police, because some people are like covered by the police, so they can't like unedit the thing. So you have to like infer from the way they've given, because sometimes they're like records that aren't public and some that are. So you have to like infer from the results. And I'm assuming this videos that he does, they're all like confirmed things after the fact.
Her and her boyfriend John talked about how they broke up because she didn't like him, and then said that actually Colin told her to meet him in the shed behind his house that night. Sorry.
It's okay. Take your time.
And then this guy, he drove by us in Bronco. It's white and red. You know, when you see somebody you think is really creepy, you kind of get this. He looked kind of creepy, and he waved at her, and she was like, yeah, that's so-and-so. He really tripped me out.
Caitlin points to the three men who may have been involved in Shantae's disappearance: John, Colin, and a third man she can't remember, except for one detail: a red and white Ford Bronco. Once investigators locate the only matching vehicle registered in the area, the name comes back as Bobby Sosa. So with three potential suspects now at the forefront of the investigation, John, Colin, and Bobby, deputies split up and head out to each of their homes. The first team makes their way to Bobby's property, and when officers arrive, they're immediately struck by something unusual: a strong odor coming from inside the trailer.
Just
I guess he's a druggie.
I don't think you're being, misleading with us or anything, but just for us to cover anything, since the vehicle's in the area, do you mind if we go in your trailer and just make sure everything's okay and there's nobody in there?
Yeah, you can check. There's nobody in there, but it's a mess.
It's just more just to cover all of our bases.
Sure, I'm saying we did. No problem.
Any guns in there, anything like that?
No, no weapons.
No weapons?
Maybe a pocket knife here.
That's fine.
All right.
How long pocket can I?
Like you said, man, in a month.
Oh yeah.
It's a mess.
That's fine, man.
This reminds me of the one in Breaking Bad. The one where they cook the meth.
Not unless you got a hoarder around here.
Was it meth or cocaine?
Oh, we got plenty of those, man. Hoarders.
Oh, this looks almost exactly the same.
Yeah, freezer looks like it works good, man.
Runs on propane.
Do what?
It runs on propane.
Really? Yeah, as long as we're here real quick, your storage unit shed right here. Is that cool? Appreciate it, man.
Really? You don't have a dog, do you?
No. That smell?
Yeah.
Coming from the RV and it's on my tanks.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, I gotta use that little thing there because I'm out of gas. Go haul it to that place down the street.
Oh, really? You gotta dump it in that and then haul it down there?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm sorry about the snow. I'm trying to get everything good.
You're good, man.
Despite the strong odor on the property, which Bobby claims is gasoline, officers fail to find anything that connects him to Shantae's murder. And while officers continue questioning Bobby, another team makes its way to Colin's house. At first, they're prepared to treat him like any other potential witness, but Colin's behavior and his refusal to cooperate would soon shoot him to the top of the suspect list.
How you doing, sir? What's your name?
Colin.
You mind if you want to ride with me up to the SO and that? Yeah, and I'll bring you back.
I gotta do it.
Okay, you don't want to go with me?
I mean, it's ridiculous that I'm even being looked at. She's got a boyfriend or a husband, John Adams. She's like infatuated with me. She'll just walk up and down.
Did y'all have any type of physical relationship at all? Because some of the people we talked to is that y'all had a relationship at one time.
No.
So never.
No.
Okay. What kind of relationship did she and the boyfriend have?
He'd always pick her up and tell her to go get her home, and he treats her like a dog. And there's a lot of people that are kind of looking at him. I mean, it's...
Yeah, well, he's one of the people I'm gonna have to interview. Are you working anywhere right now?
I do lawn mowing out here.
Okay.
According to Colin, he never had any kind of relationship with Shantae, but detectives aren't buying it. And when the conversation turns to his job, Colin reveals he works in lawn care, giving him access to the same type of weapon detectives believe was used to murder Shantae. But seeing how defensive Colin is becoming, detectives decide to leave, asking him to come to the station the following day to provide a DNA sample and answer a few more questions. So now, with 3 key figures firmly on the investigation...
Okay. Something with like the reaction, right? Usually when they have these reactions, well, like sometimes they just don't like cops, right? They don't like police. In some smaller places, never interact with cops is like the first thing, you know? You never talk to them, you never interact with them, you try your best to never even look at their direction, if you can. Like a lot of the things is like nobody likes cops, right? So just them being in like your area is like bad. Of course they have to do this because there's like something very bad that happened, obviously, unfortunately. So they have to be there just to like research these things and make sure that everything is like covered, all their bases. And this guy is like the main person they keep bringing up at all times, so they have to ask him.
Radar, detectives back at the station begin taking a closer look at each of them, and what they uncover is peculiar, to say the least. John has prior burglary and assault charges and withheld critical details about his relationship with Shantae. Bobby has a previous assault charge against a woman and was known to spend time near the area where Shantae's body was found.
Oh, hell no.
And Colin, while having no known criminal history, has long been the subject of rumors about his violent temper. And this is when detectives realize that any one of these men could be Shantae's killer. But
or all 3.
Figuring out which one will prove far more difficult than they expected. As the day comes to an end, rumors begin spreading throughout the community, and neighbors start keeping a watchful eye on one another. And with Shantae's funeral set for the following day, detectives will be doing the same, watching the crowd for a killer hiding in plain sight.
I've always had this different part of me. It just wants nothing but destruction and evil. It wanted to kill somebody.
The following morning, medical examiners released Shantae's body to her family for the funeral, but not before delivering one final unexpected update. Examiners have discovered unusual markings on Shantae's chest. Markings investigators cannot explain and believe may point to something ritualistic. To make matters even more unsettling, detectives realize Shantae had been murdered on Friday the 13th, a detail that only adds weight to this theory. But with no way of knowing whether the markings are significant or simply a coincidence, investigators file the possibility away as the community prepares to say its final goodbye. Around 11 a.m., nearly 100 churchgoers begin gathering for Shantae's funeral. The church is so crowded that some are forced to wait outside, and among them, patiently waiting, is Shantae's killer. Inside, Pastor Keener leads the service as the family and friends pay their final respects. The ceremony lasts for hours, though a handful of attendees quietly slip away before it ends, including the man responsible for Shantae's death. A short time later, Shantae's coffin is carried to Pleasant Valley Cemetery, where she's finally laid to rest, and despite all their best efforts, police fail to recognize the killer. With the funeral over, detectives turn.
That spooked me, bro. There's like, the mic is not picking it up because of the settings, because of the filters, but there's like either a fire truck, an ambulance, or a police car driving by. As soon as you start talking about police, I heard like, I can hear them. The sirens just went off. That spooked me.
Their attention back to the investigation. They call all 3 key suspects and ask them to come to the station for questioning. Around 4 p.m., Bobby and John are first to arrive at the station, handing over their phones to be searched for potential evidence. And as detectives sit down with both men, it quickly becomes clear that they both have some explaining to do.
Of course, I guess they told you when they downloaded the phone, they get everything. They get pictures, they get text messages, they get phone calls, all that stuff, right? And do you delete your text messages?
Yeah. But I was like long places and they put my phone up there.
No, that's not what these text messages that you deleted. And you know what I'm talking about because you even told somebody, hey, my phone's clean. What are you worried about DNA so bad about?
I'm not worried about it. I just don't like needles. I don't like child things like that.
Well, she was like, I don't know why you're so worried about giving DNA.
What do you mean?
She said you were texting her and asked her, well, they want my DNA. Why did they want my DNA?
Sure, whatever.
That's what the text message just said.
Oh, that's strange.
I know. That's why I'm asking.
I smoke. I just don't want that. It's not all the time thing. I mean, like, I just might go to a friend or something like that.
We'd have nothing to do with
I don't
anything.
care if you smoke. I don't care if you smell. I don't care. Well, I don't care about that. I'm thinking about what we got going on.
I mean, if you smoked weed, it does nothing. Like, owning weed, like, it being in possession and selling it is the illegal part. Like, if you smoked weed, you smoked weed. Like, what are they gonna do? Nothing. You just smoked weed, okay. Like, they can, like, control your body, what you put inside of it. It's only when you're, like, doing something that could cause other people problems when it's, like, illegal, like, drinking and driving. Like, if you're sitting in your own house and you're doing drugs and you already ingested everything, what are they gonna do? You already did it. You have nothing more. It's just ingested. What they're gonna do? Nothing.
Right now, and then we find your phone, and you knew we were fixing to look at everything, and then we find the message going, or because they can tell what's been deleted and what hadn't been deleted.
Yeah, on WhatsApp it does say that. Yeah.
Like, deleted.
The thing on like WhatsApp is even if it's like deleted, there's still a record of it that this was sent. It's still encrypted, but it's still there.
If you did have something to do with this, you need to let me know now.
I would have told you day one. Okay.
I'm pretty sure one of the things, again, like I keep saying this, but one of the things is like John Kiriakou was like, oh, never put anything in text. Like he was sought by like the CIA because everything you text can be like brought up. Like even your service provider, when you text, it literally says there will be records of your phone call and your messages at all times. Like they can just get it if they need it. No, this is the thing. Like for safety, like literally, this is why. This is the reason why they have to have record of it for this exact reason.
I would have been around anything serious like that, or do anything, or anybody. I would be.
Or knew anybody that had anything to do with it.
Anything. Because if I had anything to help out, you know, I have nieces out there, I have my sister up there.
Until we figure out who this person is, I mean, everything's kind of, like you said, kind of on a lockdown because everybody's scared to death right now.
Yeah.
Shantae told one of the girls that she was walking with that night that she was supposed to be coming back to meet Colin Smith.
Yeah, that's what we've heard.
Would that make you jealous if she's going to go over there and meet with Colin?
Yeah, it made me jealous, but it was still considered in a way that I can't do anything about it. I mean,
so it wouldn't make you mad if she was hooking up with somebody else?
What? Lies? Lies? So you just lie? Is that your girlfriend? That's literally cheating. What?
But not to stand this far away of murdering her, you know what I mean? I would never do that to that girl. I don't really have much family around here. My dad's in a nursing home. Sisters in Dallas.
Well, that would make it even worse, though, because the one person that you care about, if she's sleeping around with somebody else, that would, the only connection you got out here,
I just move on.
Upon speaking with both men, detectives notice they appear more nervous than before. That said, they also know both have prior run-ins with law enforcement and could simply be wary of being wrongly targeted. But one detail stands out. Only John appears to have deleted messages from his phone. By the end of both interrogations, only circumstantial evidence remains, so detectives release the men while instructing them to provide DNA samples. Shortly afterwards, Colin arrives at the station, and this time, things would take a very different turn. Feeling as though he may be their strongest suspect yet, investigators immediately ask him to take a polygraph test. And as they sit down with him, it doesn't take long before Colin admits he hasn't been entirely honest with them.
Whoever it is a pretty sick person, and they're still out there somewhere, whether it's a guy or a girl. I mean,
what do you think it's going to take to pass the test today?
To pass the test? What do you mean?
What do you think it's going to take to pass the polygraph test? Honesty, yeah. Yeah, that's going to be
I'm an honest person, so I hate liars. So when she was with John, she always had ace bandages and on. Always looked like something was wrong with her.
Sure.
She was always telling me about him putting her hands on her.
Were y'all pretty sexual back then?
We had this a couple of times, and I told him no the other day just because I was scared.
As far as how she died, what all do you know about how she died?
Alright, this is the first story we got, alright? It's sickening, honestly. Sorry for cussing, but it's really sick to think how many people out there have been gossiping and like making their own stories up, you know what I mean? Like,
what do you think the person that killed her is feeling right now?
I don't know.
Think they're feeling a little guilty about it? Do you think
I think it's your boyfriend, John. Only thing I can say is maybe John did it out of like a crime of passion, you know.
Interestingly, Colin admits that he was, in fact, involved in an intimate relationship with Shantae, but he insists that he has been true.
Wait, what?
Fact, involved in an Interestingly, Colin admits that he was, in fact, involved in an intimate relationship with Shantae, but he insists that he has been truthful about everything else. However, that claim would soon be put to the test when the polygraph examination begins. And
That's
before
insane.
long, something would happen that would
Oh, that's insane. Like, literally lying. Like, I actually caught lying. Like, what?
cause Colin to abruptly end the interview.
Hey, Colin, when we take this test, man, I'm starting to see some things in here that's a little bit concerning to me. You know, you got to be sure to be still when we take the test. First off, secondly, you know, you got to be keep everything the same. As far as when you're answering, there's a little bit of movement going on. Okay, so just, you know, everything you do, just be yourself. Okay, is all we're asking. Colin, what do you think the best question to ask you is going to be today?
Did I kill Shantae Blankenship?
Whether it be through strangulation, whether it be through blunt force, whether it be through whatever, did you physically cause the death of Shantae is what I'm asking, okay? So your response is no. What have you not been honest with me?
I've been honest to you about everything.
Okay, so why is it showing that you're being deceptive about this?
I guess because I don't understand how what's showing. Tell me what's showing.
You're not even showing any reactions to those questions where I'm telling you to lie about it. Where I'm telling you.
Because he told me to stay as long as I can and look at the board, so I'm just saying yes and no.
Yeah.
Yes and no.
And you know what? The reactions that we're showing on this is, man, you're off the freaking charts.
I'm telling you, I didn't do anything wrong, and I'd like to leave.
And that's up to you. I can't force you to be here, but you know you're the one that's that needs to clear this thing up.
I did come in here to clear it. I gave DNA right off the bat, the very first one to test for DNA, and I came in here willingly. This is a bunch of crap, man.
Yeah, there's the door.
I did what I was supposed to do. I was 100% cooperative.
As Colin walks out of the room, detectives begin to believe they may have found their killer. Because while Colin had been adamant that he had nothing to do with Shantae's death, his polygraph results appear to tell a very different story. His elevated emotional responses, reflected in changes to his breathing, heart rate, blood pressure, and perspiration, suggest he may not have been entirely truthful when answering questions about Shantae's death. That said, polygraph results aren't foolproof and aren't admissible in court as proof of guilt. DNA, however, is a very different story, and with DNA samples...
Also, with like polygraph things, the reason they use it is to see what, like, gauge the way of like how they respond, like case their reaction to different things. It helps you understand the type of person they are and the type of things they react to. Sometimes the adverse reaction to polygraph test is like wrong. Sometimes the thing is wrong, or they have like scared about the thing, so they like perspirate more. Like, you could literally just be asked, like, some normal question, and you could have, like, a reaction where I was like, they're asking me this, and then you start sweating because you don't know how to react, because the way you get viewed based on your reaction, or just getting asked this question changes people's perception about you, because there could be, like, a simple thing. So it could be an adverse reaction, so you can't really, like, gauge it, because they could also be moving in the play. There is, like, a margin of error with the machine itself also.
Now collected from John, Colin, and Bobby, detectives believe the answer to who killed Shantae must lie with one of them. The samples are sent to the Tarrant County Medical Examiner's Laboratory in Fort Worth, more than 100 miles away. And while detectives and the entire community wait for answers, the killer remains free to roam the streets. A month passes, and the DNA results finally arrive. But when the DNA profile is entered to the National DNA Database, there are no matches. No match to John, Colin, or Bobby, and no matches to any known offenders in the area. Detectives are left with a troubling possibility. Perhaps their killer wasn't a local, but someone passing through town who had already disappeared for good. More than
a year and a half later.
Into the investigation, in October 2017, another investigator who had worked on Shantae's case, Carlisle Gover, would make an incredible discovery. While watching a true crime show, Gover learns about an emerging technology known as DNA phenotyping, a technique that had successfully solved another cold case by generating a snapshot prediction of what a person may look like using only their DNA. The next day, Gover rushes to tell the lead detective, Scott Bird. Within hours, the
Okay, let's be honest right now, if you're in any country, the pictures that are taken of you at like airports and stuff, even if you don't post it on social media, has been like insane. Like, you literally have to, like, before your visa, you have to do like a blood test, and like everything has to be like submitted. So they literally have it in record at this point.
Needed for the
if you're traveling, you could just be a local. Then if you just like off the grid, the only thing you could have is a birth certificate. That also, you know, depends on the hospital.
Is secured and the DNA is submitted. And
even if you went to the hospital, like some people aren't even like accounted for because they have like home births and stuff, so you can't really like figure stuff out.
Image
even if you want
slowly
to.
begins to take shape. Suspects would be eliminated one by one until the true killer turns out to be someone no one ever expected.
Yeah, by the time that the Blankenship case came along, we had a couple of cases that had used the phenotyping information to help solve their cases, given the investigative capabilities that they had at that time, which were not DNA. He managed to avoid leaving any clues that got him caught. But he did leave DNA. He just didn't know that that was going to be the thing that would finally catch him.
This is Dr. Ellen Greytak, Director of Bioinformatics at Parabon Nanolabs, the company behind the snapshot technology detectives used in the hunt for Shantae's killer. Within weeks of receiving the DNA evidence, Parabon's team analyzes the sample and generates a snapshot report predicting the unknown suspect's physical appearance. And as soon as it lands on Scott Bird's desk, he immediately recognizes the man, 21-year-old Ryan Riggs. Years earlier, before entering law enforcement, Bird Lord had taught Ryan in the 5th grade. When detectives dig deeper, they discover Ryan had been there the entire time. He was a longtime family friend, attended Shantae's funeral, rode around with John calling out her name during search parties, and even hugged her parents at the wake. Detectives now know it was all an act. A years-long act that Ryan managed to maintain perfectly. On November 9th, officers head straight to his address, but instead, they're met by Ryan's parents, who reveal that he has already fled. Within hours of the image being released, Ryan manages to slip away, and once again, police are back at square one, until the following evening at a church service when Ryan decides to do something completely unexpected.
As I do before every service, Scott, I stand in the parking lot greeting people, and there was Ryan standing there with his mother, Michelle, and he said, I'm going to turn myself in tonight. He said, I murdered her. And I said, at that point, I'm going to step out in the parking lot and call Sheriff Hill. We're going to take you to the law enforcement center. He said, yes, sir. I want to confess to them.
To detectives' surprise, less than an hour ago, Ryan had unexpectedly shown up at a Wednesday night service where
he runs away to come back, and it's the perfect timing when they get the results back. What? How?
He made a horrifying confession. He was responsible for murdering Shantae. Not only that, he had just walked into the sheriff's office alongside Pastor Keener, saying he wants to turn himself in. Baffled by the situation, detectives bring Ryan into the interrogation room, and when they sit down with him, they let him speak, trying to determine whether this young man in front of them is truly the dangerous killer they've been hunting for nearly 2 years.
So this happened on Friday the 13th. Tell me about that day. How'd you start that day?
Of course, it's Friday the 13th that people call like the scariest day, or like the cursed day, you know? Like a Michael Myers type thing. Like the game.
Yeah.
I don't remember how I started the day. It was just like an average
Wait,
day
this is
to me.
weird, bro. Wasn't the Wordle today, the word was demon? Coincidence.
Up until I did what I did. I had stopped and asked her if she needed a ride, and she got in my truck. And then, out of nowhere, I just put my left arm around her and began to strangle her. I went back to my truck and got a lawnmower blade out of the back of my truck. And I went back to where she was, and I beat her to death with it to make sure that she was dead. I've always had this different part of me that it just wants nothing but destruction and evil. And whenever I saw her that day, it took over. So I knew what I was trying to get. It wanted to kill somebody.
Ryan's description of what he did to Shantae perfectly matches the details from the crime scene, details that had never been made public. To detectives, it leaves little doubt that he is, in fact, the killer.
If you could say something right now to Shantae, what would you say?
That I'm sorry that I did what I did. And whatever I have coming towards me, I deserve.
What do you think you deserve?
Death for sure.
Anything else? No. All right. You are officially under arrest for capital murder.
With the charges laid bare, Ryan Riggs ultimately pleads guilty to the capital murder of Shantae. When news of Ryan's arrest reaches Shantae's mother, Michelle, she releases an emotional statement thanking the community for its support.
Hey everyone. I don't know if everybody knows, but we caught him. We got him tonight for a capital murder trial. God has blessed us with him. And it breaks my heart because this man went to church with her and he's just a kid himself. I wanted everyone to know that we appreciate everything y'all have done.
In 2019, Ryan is ultimately sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. But even with Ryan behind bars, the abandoned property where Shantae was found continues to haunt the town. The site became infamously known as the haunted house. People regularly jumped the fence to explore the property, reopening old wounds for Shantae's family. Eventually, in 2025,
bulldoze,
both
right?
the house
Thank
and the storm
God.
shelter were
I was literally gonna say, just fucking bulldoze that shit. What the fuck?
demolished in an effort to finally bring peace to the community and allow it to move forward. And while this case left Texas shaken by a killer hiding in plain sight, our next case takes us to Florida, where the warning signs were always there, but no one could do anything to stop what was coming.
Or just signal 14, I have a lengthy blood trail. I'm going to several
But this is literally
houses.
why I'm scared of leaving the house, on God.
Oh my God.
Inside this family home, 21-year-old Dima Tower has just committed the most heinous crime imaginable against his own parents.
Northport Police Department. I see bodies.
Lying inside are 2 deceased bodies with over 100 stab wounds. But the man responsible is already on the run, leading officers on a dangerous multi-hour manhunt as Dima stops at nothing to escape the country. To watch this exclusive Dr. Insanity episode, along with 3 more episodes from our new Tubi series, click the link below and check it out now for free on Tubi.
This is scary. This is very scary. Like, there's a lot of things that happen that has happened before, that have happened in the past, and it's actually like one of the scariest things that could happen or you could watch. And this is one of them. Like, you know, like I remember there was like this thing again. There was like this thing where it was like the amount of like serial killers or murderers that you walk by every day. There's a chance you walk by one at least once in your life, at least once, and that's the scariest thing ever. So we find something that's not scary now to do. This is just scary. I don't know, like Xbox reset situation. What? What do you mean Xbox reset situation? What are they resetting?
We knew this day was coming, and come it did. Xbox has been in the whirlwind of a humiliation ritual laid bare before us for the better part of 6 years, I would say. Like, going strong on 6 years. They haven't been in a good spot since the Xbox One fumble. That
Yeah, they increased the prices and stuff.
But
Yeah.
I think it's really gotten extraordinarily bad for them.
Remember when they were selling the fridge? People bought it and thought it was an Xbox, but it was just the fridge.
When they started to overextend and gluttonously gobble up every studio they could get their grubby paws on, with the whole idea being, let's get back to our former glory the only way we know how. Games. All these studios, unlimited games, but then no games. And now we find ourselves in the present day where even with all of those studios, Xbox has produced about as much quality as my ass does. And now Asha, the new CEO here, is making changes. It's a fucking bloodbath. So she has announced that there are 3,200 layoffs coming to Xbox, with 1,600 happening immediately.
What?
And over time, the remainder will also sail off into the sunset. It's rough. I feel really bad for a lot of the people that are getting laid off here. I understand that there needed to be a change, but holy shit, that is a pretty drastic swing there. And Asha did post the entire email that she had sent publicly, which I appreciate the transparency at least, so we get to take a peek behind the curtain to see what's going on.
I mean, and this is not like one of those things where like you find out the internet to like LinkedIn and people like begging because they don't have jobs and trying to freelance, you know. This is not like that situation.
Any surprise that there's drastic changes coming to Xbox because it's been in such a shameful, pitiful state? It's no secret. Even before Asha, Phil Spencer wasn't exactly shy about lamenting the state of Xbox. There were multiple interviews where he would just openly, publicly say, yeah, we lost the console wars. Drats. Am I right? Jiminy Christmas, where did it all go wrong? Like, they have just, it's just been a constant cheese touch with Xbox. So now Asha's making significant changes here. I think the number of jobs that are being cut is higher than most expected. I didn't think it would be fucking 3,200. That is a substantial amount. But I was also expecting numerous studio closures. But just like my growth spurt, that shit didn't happen. Somehow there were no studios being just outright shut down, taken behind the barn. Double Fine and Compulsion are returning to their founders, so they're going to be going to independent. Ninja Theory, makers of Sinwa, who were just prominently shown at the Xbox showcase, they have been sold, as well as Undead Labs, the developers of State of Decay, which State of Decay 3 also was just showed at the Xbox showcase. They have been sold as well.
What?
And so both of these studios are going to be able to continue to operate and finish those projects under new management. And Double Fine and Compulsion going independent. So none of them got shut down. And there was another studio in limbo, Arcane, who, according to Asha's statement, the management is beginning required consultation with its work council to review potential strategic options. So they are also exploring a buyer, as I understand it. So somehow, the studios that we knew were like on the chopping block and everyone was expecting to get shut down, just fucking banished to the Shadow Realm, they made it past the Rapture, which I didn't expect at all. I don't think even God expected that. Without a doubt, this is the best possible outcome. This, might not be the fairy tale and they lived happily ever after type ending, but this is by far the best that you could have asked for out of this situation. They still get to continue their projects. They still get to continue to operate. All of the studios avoided just outright closure, no shutdown. And Xbox's statement on it is pretty solid. It does seem like they took careful consideration and worked hard to ensure that these studios get to continue to operate and exist past Xbox purgatory. This is an Asha statement. Since 2018, we have aggressively expanded our studio portfolio while the number of games created each month across the industry now outpaces the last 10 years combined. We now find ourselves competing not only with the largest publishers, but also with smaller independent studios. It is neither possible nor desirable to own every great independent studio. We have also learned that we are not the best home for every type of studio. In a typical year, we lost 64 cents for every dollar we invested. As we reset Xbox, we will help independent creators succeed by providing open development tools and audiences.
Is it good or bad? I can't tell. I actually can't tell. Is it good or bad?
Openly talking about how this strategy was a failure. This shit was a Morbius level flop from them. It was the fucking new Coke here. It didn't work. They were losing oodles of clams on it, and they recognized that they weren't even really the right home for these type of studios. That just wasn't a good fit. And Asha talks very openly about how unhealthy their business is. Their shit's got the suds, man. Like, they have been limping through the games industry for almost a decade now, I would say. So Asha talks about how they're operating at margins that are 3 to 10 times lower than comparable platform and publishing businesses, and that they entered with a smaller install base and higher cost structure. Their plan was to go all in on Game Pass. Like, they bet pretty heavy. They threw the kitchen sink at Game Pass to get a lot of people on board there to bring tons of value and get...
I mean, Game Pass is like a good thing, but not all the games that they have on Game Pass is good. It's not like everyone uses Game Pass to play every game.
Customers in the door there as part of like their core business model, and it just hasn't been delivering on the outcome they were hoping for. And now the industry facing the most severe hardware crisis in its history, she says they have to reset Xbox. Which again, I don't think anyone out there is flying to the back of their chair. Whoa, what do you mean? That came out of nowhere. They had been in a terrible spot for a long time now. The writing's been on the wall, and in her statement, she actually mentioned something I found very interesting, saying, in some parts of the company, work passes through as many as 14 layers of management. What in tarnation? Holy shit, there's less layers to fucking Fort Knox. What the fuck? Jeepers.
Why?
Our platform teams are 40% larger.
Not even like just normal layers. It's literally just 14 layers of management. Like, what?
We're at the start of this generation, even as our player base and playtime has declined. That complexity has slowed decisions, blurred accountability, and made it harder to deliver for players. As we reset Xbox, we will simplify. We will reduce management layers to no more than 5, and where possible, 3. We will deliver success through a flatter organization that is built around makers.
Okay, so it's basically better. They're saying that they're recognizing the restructuring.
Individual
Is what I'm
contributors
understanding.
focused on building, player coaches, leaders who remain deeply involved in the work while developing their teams, and directly responsible individuals who own key decisions and outcomes. And we will streamline how we work across our tools with a cleaner code base, shared services, and 50% reduced vendor spend. 14 layers of roundabout, reach around, boot scoot and boogie bureaucracy that's unfathomable. No wonder fucking nothing got pooted out at any point. It seems like everything would just get stuck in that pipeline, because that is beyond convoluted and messy. I don't know. I don't understand how they even let it get to that point. Like, this seems like so much mismanagement. And I've been looking at a lot of the teams that have been impacted here. We're going to go through that in a moment. But it does seem that a lot of positions that have been cut here in the initial 1,600 have been middle management positions, I believe, which, assuming this is accurate, which I imagine it is, I don't think she'd come out here and just tell a fib. I don't think she'd just go on the internet and lie here. You know, Arthur taught us that. I feel like that's pretty understandable then, to get rid of a lot of like middle management roadblocks and like unnecessary bulk and bloat here. But obviously that's not all of the job cuts here. This is an astronomical number. Like 3,200 jobs being banished to the Shadow Realm, with 1,600 getting fucking snapped away like that. It's brutal. Like, that is absolutely cutthroat. It's a fucking bloodbath. And some of the like teams that are being affected are ones I would have never thought would even be in the crosshairs, such as id. So 50% of id Software has reportedly been laid off as part of this, even though Doom the Dark Ages DLC is literally launching today. Doom is a still juggernaut IP for Microsoft, and id is still...
Okay, people who play Doom literally just boot it up when they're like talking or like bored. It's like an ADHD farmer. That's all what it is. It's the equivalent of like jumping around in Minecraft when you're talking to your friends, or like playing like Vampire Survivor. That's really what it is.
That produces games, which is the biggest shortcoming for Xbox that everyone has pointed to for the longest time. The reason Xbox has ended up as such a bad joke is because they don't have games. And when they do squeak out a game from...
Okay, but when was the last time you opened your PS5? Like, when was the last time you turned on your PS5, like, physically?
From their butt cheeks, it's something most people don't want. It's, like, very niche. But id Software is producing games that people want. Doom the Dark Ages isn't my favorite Doom. I didn't like it as much as Eternal nor 2016, but it was still a good game, a game that I still enjoyed and liked. I just thought it went in a direction that slowed down the fast-paced gaming that I really loved about Doom.
Yeah,
but
it was
still
boring.
A very solid title, and it is some people's favorite Doom. And now the team has just been fucking banished to the back rooms. Like, half of them just wiped out like that. I don't really get that. There are some decisions they've made I get. Like I said, like when it comes to the middle management, after learning about all like the layers and the hoops that they're supposedly jumping through, it makes sense that would be a sector that they'd target, because obviously something needed to change at Xbox. She is right, there did need to be a reset. But I also think that they're getting a little lost in the sauce here, targeting things that I think are detrimental to the direction Xbox needs to go. They need games that people actually want. id delivers those games. Why would that be in any way something that they'd look at and be like, all right, this is a blemish here. We gotta put some cream on it. Let's clear this up. Get rid of half of the fucking id Software team. I just don't think that's steering the ship in the right direction. Another one is the ESO team. The Elder Scrolls Online team apparently has been completely vaporized here. They got fucking deatomized.
What?
They took huge hits. And I recognize ESO isn't the most popular MMO on the planet, but it is still a relatively healthy MMO with a pretty strong community, and it keeps people engaged in the Xbox ecosystem. It like, everyone's chasing this white whale of lives.
Wait, isn't like one of the biggest things that happened was like when they announced Elder Scrolls is going online?
Service games, you at least have one that does have a dedicated community, which is more than you could say for like the last 50 of them that have tried to spawn up, like the last 50 zits that have tried to make their way into the live service field here. You had one that I don't think was requiring a ton of resources. Like, what was really the point there? It's also one of the few things Bethesda even has in general, because Bethesda doesn't really make many games. Like, one fucking game every 15 years, maybe. Last one being Snorefield, which was terrible. So you had ESO, which I think was just an easy layup to just keep going, and now I imagine it's probably going to wither and die. I don't think you're going to be able to keep an MMO alive after gutting 50% of the team that works on it. And from what I've seen, some of those were very high-level positions there, so I think this is them trying to just basically put the pillow over its head and let it go peacefully and slowly. Which, again, I don't think is really going in the right direction. But good news, though, Minecraft and Candy Crush looking to be a big priority for Asha going forward. Yeehaw, that's what Xbox gamers are looking for. More Candy Crush! Yippee! Let's go! Not surprising, Minecraft
My brain
and
hurts
mobile game
listening
slot
to that.
factories are cash cows. Like, that shouldn't be a surprise, but it's still not, like, exciting.
The Chinese
to see.
gacha
Anyway,
game
though,
market is crazy.
I
Look
do
at
think
WoWa and look
most
at
of the
Genshin Impact.
problems
It's
stemmed
insane.
from upper level positions, leadership positions. Those are the jobs that I really think need to be
Which is
more
why I
often
see,
the
yeah,
ones
makes sense.
that are looked at first on the chopping block. Because for some reason there's this refusal to admit the obvious. It's mainly their fucking fault. And I hate to keep using this example, and it's not even Microsoft or anything, but I think it is just such a strong example. Concord. That was
That actually
terrible
garbage.
idea, dead on arrival. That was a just stillbirth. That
What
had
happened to the
no
other game that was like
chance,
equivalent
and
to
everyone
like
knew that,
Concord, but
they
they
greenlit that
tried
idea.
to make
They
it
went
go and they
hog
got like
wild on that
sponsors and it
idea,
just died
heavily
again.
invested hundreds of millions
I forgot the
into
name.
that idea and put the developers on that
'Cause I
task.
remember seeing
the
that.
people that actually worked on it were not the ones that pitched it. It wasn't their idea or anything. It's their job. They were tasked with working on that piece of shit. And as is so often the case, when shit like that inevitably fails, the people that made the idea and put the developers on that task, diverted all their resources to their idea, are the ones that get away without getting laid off for some reason. So that then they can continue to just snowball and just make trash after trash after trash with new developers, and the developers are always the one that bear the blame and lose their job because they just did their job of like working on that bad idea. They don't have a say-so in that. I just don't know why they keep getting away with that. So then you have people that just are a terrible idea factory, just left to run rampant, just left to their own devices, continuing to plague and infest other studios, forcing them to work on terrible projects. That's the main positions that I would be looking at first, because it doesn't matter how talented the developers are if you are forcing them to work on something that is just doomed. Like, you could take Concord and pair it with the Rockstar developers, and it would still be a complete worthless pile of trash. Like, there is just no saving the actual idea and the project that you put in front of your developers when it's that bad. And I think that's been a common trend in the industry. So the real culprit, I think, for a lot of these failures isn't just like the developers who actually coded it, it's the people at the top level, up the food chain.
Yeah, it's literally like what happened with CD Projekt Red
when
they did like Cyberpunk.
And a lot of them just get to keep doing it. Like, it's just going to continue to be a cycle that repeats itself. No matter how many developers you bring in, doesn't matter their level of talent, they can't save a bad project, a bad idea. And yet they are always the first ones, the soldiers that get cut down in the wake of all of these layoffs, while the people that are responsible for the actual projects that are fucking terrible, the ones that task these developers with working on it night and day, continue to keep doing that. And then the problem's going to keep repeating itself, and they're just so confused, like, oh, where did it all go wrong? Start looking at the upper management. The call is coming from inside the house. No matter how many developers you shit can over and over again to bring in with the same management, you're going to still keep encountering the same problems when the ideas are just bad. Again, doesn't even matter the talent level of the developers. It could be the best in the industry, and they will not salvage dead on arrival ideas that keep somehow squeaking it through the pipeline. Anyway, though, I'll stop yapping about it. That's really about it. So, yeah.
That's insane. That's insane enough. My eye keeps twitching. I need to get this fixed. I'll be right back. It reminds me of the thing that happened recently where it was like no physical media. Like they will stop selling like actual physical like CDs and stuff for like PlayStation or something. It's kind of crazy. Like they're like nobody wants physical media anymore. Nobody buys it, so they don't want to spend money. That's the equivalent of what like I think Nintendo does that, where there would be like no card in the thing. So you have to, even though if you buy the physical, you just get like nothing in the box. Because you just download it at this point, because you need to download it. No matter what it is, you just have to download instead of just plug and play now. So it doesn't really matter if you have like the physical or not, but it's mostly for people who it's mostly for people who want to collect something, you know? Like collect, like it's a collectible. Like my shelf. They're all collectibles. It's for people who like collecting things. But understandable why they don't want to do it. Like they want to cut costs. They're already cutting costs by not giving any games. Like when was the last time you saw anyone be like, oh, let me turn on my PS5 and we boot up a game, let me play some games. They just go gaming on the PS5. Like you can literally play everything on your like PC if you have it. It was like going like specifically running to get like an Xbox or a PC unless they're waiting for the GTA. Like, you know, like what could you like people are using it as like a TV at this point. To replace their TVs and stuff. I mean replace like the box so they can just watch TV on it, I mean. Like instead of just buying a smart TV, or if they already have a smart TV or an older TV, they could just use their like console for it, which is what is like the more use case now, rather than like having to buy like a smart TV. But yeah, what else we doing? What else we got? I don't have any games. There's not any games that are happening that I want to play. Nor, you know, oh, we could do a shorts run where we go through shorts and see if I got new ones recommended, which I don't think is a thing, but you can go test it out.
These are Shape's original barbecue. Yeah, I think I've had like pretty much all the Shapes before.
You won't see the What the heck's that? Tim the Tatman.
8 years ago, I made a video called.
I don't do a TikTok on my phone or my laptop as often, but.
Dear future me, writing this letter. I'm currently a senior, 17, and the date is September 29th, 2019. This was before I had even started TikTok, before I started social media at all. Right, this was the beginning of my senior year in high school. A couple things I'm wanting for my future self. I want to be a physical therapist. I want to go to either Stockton U Sciences or DeSales. Those were the universities that I was looking at. Which one am I at? Am I on a path to become a physical therapist? Brother, I got a fucking philosophy and religion degree. I dropped the shit out of exercise science, did not become a physical therapist, so that was a no. Did I ever become a personal trainer so I could work as one throughout college? Did I ever get a job at GNC? I did. Like a few months later, I got a job at GNC, and I worked there and fucking hated it. Am I doing well in school? Not in school anymore. Do I have a girlfriend? I do. A woman I see a long future with? I do. Am I ripped? I'm actually smaller now. I was actually bigger then. What are my plans for after college? Do I want to be a PT anymore? Fuck no. Am I any different? Do I still have a resting bitch face? I would say I'm way different, dude. I fucking... The me that wrote this, I don't like. But, like, it's cool to see what I wrote to myself. Remember to be nice to others. I was a fucking douchebag then. What a cuck-ass play. Yo, that's really foreshadowing. Do something for your mom. Buy her a Tesla or a cool car, whatever's around now. I actually did buy her a car with the money I got from the fucking Mr. Beast thing. This letter is all over the place, but remember to grind, make money, and be happy and do what you love. Sincerely, Joe Bartolozzi, 4 to 5 years from now, or 4 to 5 years from the past, always and forever at 716. Wow.
His actual name is Joe Bartolozzi.
Than someone pushing in front of you to get the bus and then stopping and letting on a load of people to be polite. Bro, move out the fucking way. Not your place to let people on after you've pushed in yourself. Matter of fact, unpopular opinion, another thing that pisses me off is if you've got a pram, why are you also pushing in? You can only sit in one place, and that is the pram section. No one's taking your spot, man, and if they do, they have to move. Why are you pushing in? They'll push in and then pay with...
What have I done to my dad? He's sitting there trying to be all serious and make content about mortgages and life insurance, and his comments: can't hit my protein, can't hit my savings, can't hit my deposit. One whole home, but I can't hit my protein. Yeah, this is cool, but can you hit your protein? I can't pay my mortgage. What if I can't hit my protein? It's so cursed.
Chicken nugget.
What have I...
I wake up every day. I have to be on.
How much do you make doing, like, right here we're in a freaking mansion?
I don't make a lot. I don't make a lot. I only make probably like, I'd say like $500,000 a month.
$500,000, and you're not making a lot.
Stand to this.
All right.
So when he briefly leaned forward to get his drink from the flight attendant, I stuck my...
No one actually forgets to turn off the stream. Usually. No one. It is quite literally almost close to impossible to forget to end your stream. This much margin of error can happen, yes. But it's very rare.
Knee behind him and made sure he couldn't recline. He looked at us, getting more and more irritated and trying to force it back, but I wouldn't budge. Eventually, he asked the attendant to sit somewhere else, but the plane was full, and I held my ground all the way until the plane landed. I beat him. And to sweeten the victory, when this dude stood up, he was barely 5'6". If he's 6'2", I'm Shaquille O'Neal. Lastly, a quick PSA for anyone entering a relationship for the first time. There are
Mr. Beardwell messaged me. He's coming. That's a BMW. He only drives Lambos. Oh, did you come in the Polo?
Yeah.
Did you actually?
Yep, all over the windshield.
And Mr. Beard.
I'm sorry to be the real estate guy. There is not a single car in the entire world that can go 314 freaking miles per hour and not brake. Name me one car that can go 314 miles per hour. Bugatti Koenigsegg?
LaFerrari?
What is a Koenigsegg?
No, Koenigsegg, yeah.
I've never even heard of that.
Koenigsegg is crazy. Isn't that the one they use in like the Fast and Furious over the building?
My chat is saying I'm totally wrong. So is there such thing as a car that can go 314 miles per hour?
Your chat's got you on this one. Yes, there are.
Wait. What about a Koenigsegg? They keep talking about this car called a Koenigsegg?
Oh yeah, Koenigsegg is a big name in the hypercar world.
Isn't that what like beat Bugatti?
One of their models, the Jesko Absolute, is designed to push speeds over 300 miles per hour, and Koenigsegg claims it could theoretically hit well beyond 314.
I remember he was telling me like this was his dream car, but he'll tell me when it was time for him to buy it, and I was like, Dad, you will be dead when you think it's time. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy it anyway. I did it so I'd be able to see him on Christmas Day when, obviously, again, in his dream car.
No way, has he really?
Looks like it.
Oh my gosh. That's my dad's dream car right there. I think JJ just bought my dad his dream car. My dad's dead ass gonna cry. I know he will. JJ, you're a goat. Dad, you got 2 dream cars. You got this bad boy, and then you got that bad boy over there.
Well, I need a bigger house.
You need a bigger house. Well, that's the next one.
Just buy him a big house. I'm pretty sure that's what happened, huh?
What's going on in the mind right now?
I feel like a king.
Feel like a king?
Yeah. JJ, you are the best. You've made an old man proud. I mean, you always made me proud anyway.
Hey, Demi, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why do you get such freaky emotes? Like, one of my viewers comes in
Yeah,
and they use your emote.
Not gonna lie, I've seen the emotes in my own chat and other people's chat as like some freaky shit.
Emotes all the time, and it's
Yes,
like you like,
I
like
agree.
on all fours. Like... Hey, Demi.
So I bail out 5 people, but when I bailed them out, I had like armed security with me, and we're like, okay, congratulations on getting bailed out. Like, stay with me. If you want to be bailed out, you have to come with us and compete in this game show. So like, they didn't have a choice. It's like either go to jail or do my game show. Which like some people is like, oh, okay, that's like maybe. But it's like, dude, what they were running up like slippery, lubed up stairs. Like everyone was having fun. How we got them there, like the idea of you're either going back to jail or you're competing in the game show, might have crossed some boundaries, but it worked out.
Who was the most hardened criminal? Do you know what they did?
Sexual.
How about a nice big cup of shut the fuck up? Think before you open your stupid mouth.
This punishment stuff is going to stop.
You're not gonna tell me what I'm gonna do and not do?
I am now the alpha.
That's not real.
Imagine Instagramming. Maybe you could learn your Instagrammer.
What the fuck am I looking at?
You might have some accurate hits, I'll admit that. But even if I fall down, I'm gonna get back up and keep going. Fucking insane, bro.
How about a nice...
Didn't God say tattoos like...
Mike Myers was legally forced to play the Cat in the Hat, and he made...
You say, bah, right. What does that mean?
It's just like another way of saying, like, all right, but it's sort of applied to a situation that's like cringe or uncomfortable.
Oh, so, all right. And then you also have, what's the other one?
There's many variations of it, though. There's like, bazaar right.
What's bazaar right?
That was good. Wait, that was good. It's rare, like you use it for rare instances.
Yeah.
If something's ridiculously uncomfortable.
Because you went to JJ's box. Well, not JJ's box. You went to the Arsenal stadium, and then there was that lady from Top Boy, and she was just saying, "Oh, watch me on Top Boy," whatever she was saying. And
she was like shouting out her Instagram.
Yeah,
and stuff,
exactly.
Unprovoked.
Yeah, too. And then you were like,
and then I was like, bazaar right. That was a rare one because it was
Yeah.
extremely cringe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you had no clue who she was.
No, I've never seen that woman in my life.
So, are you familiar with Top Boy?
I know Peaky Blinders, but what is Top Boy?
So, alright. In other words, she'd fuck you up.
Really?
Yeah, like
she would kick my ass.
Yeah, she would actually kick your ass.
Like her actor, or she would?
No, her. I'll say her. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, you say bar.
Stunt double. Can't watch that at DMCA.
Babe, say that one more time again for the camera.
I said that when I die, I want to be cremated, and my ashes turned into a dildo so I can spend the rest of my eternal life in my favorite place.
Babe, say
you put
Base steak.
on an
On
island
God-based.
and didn't tell them about any religion, they would genuinely come up with a religion in themselves.
Yeah, isn't that like the
And a lot of people point that out to be, okay, there must be something. But it could also just be a void to fill a gap of knowledge.
Be like, we watched Garfield.
Like my ex bitch, cause she toxic.
I present my only.
I'm at your back.
Oh, now I see.
Try out this protein shake. Oh, that's not bad actually. Oh shit, this isn't my protein.
You can have
That's
your heart
not-
stop and you could be dead.
And then come back to that.
But when your brain dies, you're fucking dead. You will never come back from that shit. I hate when people try to say people do. No one in the history of
brain death is different from heart death because you can literally have a heart transplant. Right? Like if your heart is dead, you can just get a new heart. If your brain dies, you're GG'd.
humanity has ever come back from being brain dead. What is brain dead? When your brain shuts off.
There's no such thing as brain transplant anyways.
When your brain stops working, your brain
That's just for the movies. It's like just like a movie and like a Frankenstein thing isn't real.
Everything's fucking dead. You're dead. Right? They can pump your body. That's why, like, there's people that are brain dead in hospitals and their bodies on machines and their family members are like keeping them alive machine-wise. You're just putting life into a fucking jackbox, man. Like, it's not... that's a bad analogy, but it's like, putting it bluntly, they will never come back. Ever. And, once you are brain dead, you're dead. Right? If your body's dead, but your brain's alive, that's different. They can keep you alive on machines, and you're still cognitively there. But once your brainstem shuts off and everything's gone, it will never come back.
Hey Google, can you play Story of Undertale? Thank you.
Sam, what are you doing? Computer, make this guy's balls as big as an orange.
Activate firewall. Computer,
Oh, Jesus.
change language to español. Computadora, ahora estamos hablando español.
Like, I watch animes, but not really like TV.
What anime do you watch? Death Note, yeah.
Wow.
That's
Why'd
not
you
Attack
make
on
that face?
Titan
Why'd you make that
and
face?
my let me guess. Death Note, Attack on Titan, and One Punch Man.
People say, like, what anime do you watch? And the first one to say is Death Note. They're not an avid, like,
Or
anime
Solo
watcher,
Leveling now.
You know what I mean? They've just... They're watching
Larp,
it 'cause
larp,
it's cool,
sahur.
You know what I mean? Like...
So I see, okay, I get the vibe of the show. Like, no, I see it. So what's your favorite anime?
Fire Force. Fire Force.
I've never even heard someone say that as their favorite anime.
Really?
The newer Fire Force, the one that came out like a couple years ago.
No, this current season is it's not that great.
I watched that anime for like 4 episodes and shut it off.
What? So you watched the anime from season 4?
No, I watched season 1 and shut it off.
Oh, okay. Why?
Just boring. I went to watch Solo Leveling instead.
Oh, yeah. So I can already tell you your top 5, all right? Attack on Titan, Naruto.
Nah.
Oh, really?
One Piece.
One Piece.
Bull fucking shit. He didn't watch all 1,100.
One Piece is better than Shippuden. Yeah.
8 episodes.
Actually, Shippuden is better.
Wait. So you're just skipping Naruto? Like, Naruto
Yeah,
straight to Shippuden?
the first start of Naruto is terrible, but like Shippuden is good.
Okay. All right.
Like, I watch animes, but not really like...
Larp, larp, sahur. Literally LARP.
Sorry. I got you.
Anything they could be using to...
And Dantes, here's my other question, bro.
Yep.
At the current state of this game, if they get the dragon, do you guys 100% lose, or is the game already over no matter what and you're just going through the motions?
No, so right now the game is up in the air because even though this guy's disabled, the other...
Do they have anyone on their team griefing? Not really, no one's griefing on their team.
So a lot of the times playing League of Legends is like playing hot potato with the one mentally unstable piece of shit that's gonna lose you the game.
Have you ever wanted to, like, do unspeakable acts?
By the way, what he's speaking is literally what happens if you devolve into playing competitive games at this point in life. Like, today, if you download any game, there is a competitive queue. This is what you devolve into.
Jinxie, think of it this way, okay? For me, Ligma Tim, right? Is he like John Smith from like Iowa that has like a loving family and takes out his dog and you know he's loved by his community? No, he's an inting piece of shit Darius that's ruining my game. So if he were to die right now, my net experience in life...
So I have another question. He's inting
But what about somebody who's not inting and they're just bad? Do you still wish death upon them in GTA?
Well, are they ruining your experience?
Yes.
Well, there's your answer.
It looks like you guys are down 11 kills, so is this over?
Well, do you remember how last game we had one disabled player?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, this game we have 2.
And Dantes, here's my other question, bro.
Bro, how does he? This is literally like,
When
yeah.
you think about it, there's 8 billion people on the world.
If you call yourself at any point in your career a powerlifter, should you or should you not have benched 3 plates?
All right, no. No, I'm sick. Look, take the fucking.
When did this collab happen?
Oh, what did you weigh when you bench 3 plates? By the way, you fuck. Fucking 3 plate bench. He weighed 3 plates. Bro was one times body weight.
Yeah, it's true. My face was like the moon emoji. I can't even lie. If you call yourself at any point.
Yeah, this is Gorilla. Yeah, I'ma go get the bag. Yeah, or I'ma get the pad. Yeah, I'm so cold like, yeah. I'm so dull like. I got a condo in Manhattan.
This shit looks ass. Bro, the reason the fit is ass is because of the like bag. Literally the fit gets ruined because of it. I had like a gas fit. I wore the bag and I instantly looked like an idiot. That is what this is.
What the fuck?
Oh, thank you.
Huh?
If you quit powerlifting, you'll understand this. I quit last year and now I just have a bunch of untouched fucking heirlooms that I'm never going to use unless I max out something again. Do you remember these? Do you remember we were allowed to wear stiff knee sleeves? Sniff? Fucking hell, I wouldn't sniff them. If you quit power...
After this Minecraft marathon, and I'm gonna spank your ass, bro. It's honestly a good thing that you lost. So what I want you to do, bro, is I want you to hug your wife and watch a movie and enjoy your night, bro. And then tomorrow you're gonna hit Challenger, okay? Why did somebody in my chat just type can't end on a loss? And why did you just queue again? Why did you queue again, you sick motherfucker? Dantes, just go hug your wife. Dantes, what are you doing?
Why the fuck would my wife want to hug a low elo husband?
You're
Think
not
about
low
it.
elo. You're.
I thought. I thought I was a genius. I was like, whatever the shit you see with Kanye, that's what I thought. I'm like, I'm a genius. I'm doing this. And there was the people that were like, you are a genius, Dave. You are great. And I go, you don't get it, dude. I want to fucking die right now. I want a cop to come out and shoot me because I'm fucking his wife right now. That's what I want. That's a fucking crazy story for the podcast, Dave. I'm not living. No one's home. Hello? No one's home. So my friends say, we're done with you. Wait, you're my homies, down for life, right? Ride or die. We're fucking done with you. Who the fuck are we to you? Who are we to you? I have friends that I've known since I was 8 years old. I'm 44 now. My whole life, they go. And so in a moment of clarity, like the same way I didn't fucking kill the German guy, I go, wait, every person in my life that I chose to have a friendship with is telling me I'm an asshole. I thought I was a genius.
When someone thanks God, I don't...
Didn't get accepted, that's why.
One Wish Willows.
What?
It looks like this, but it's like it's like you make a wish, you break it. They were right there. They were over there in the corner. The One Wish Willows.
What's the One Wish Willow?
First of all, sir.
You don't mind any
Sputters?
size?
You trying to fuck me? What are you playing?
Hey, you aren't friends if you ain't gay a little bit towards the boys. On God, that is not possible.
Am I gonna smash it?
Is it possible to be good friends? Yes.
Yes. I broke down when I looked at... It was a piece of paper. It was pictures of him, and then it was a piece of paper, and it said his name and his life, right? Like, right now, everybody that's watching this video, you have the first year. My year's 2002, and then a dash. And you don't have a death date yet. But when you see that on somebody you know, it's like...
Okay, so it just gets dark for no reason. Wow.
You're gonna like this one, dude. I spent $10,000 on a haircut on that one.
Okay, how the
The guy was a dealer, and he's...
Look, Warwick is like some simple brain.
You've never been on holiday.
He also says, anger is just as much a sign of weakness as suffering is. Because
I'm just
both an angry
spam with
man
Joe Bart.
and
It's
a
just
man in pain have surrendered to a wound they've incurred. That's my favorite quote from the entire book, because I feel like I know I crash out a lot on social media and I crash out a lot on stream, and a lot of that is, you know, me kind of like upping that when I'm not actually mad, but I do get mad a lot, and I have had that issue from being a kid, right? How I hold my own emotions together.
I mean, that's like a thing that like, everyone has. Like,
Instances
this
of
problem
stress,
everyone has.
right? I feel like for me, anger doesn't come from being wronged and getting angry. I get angry when I get overwhelmed. I get overwhelmed.
That's like another
and-
thing, yeah.
Go on then. Name 3 songs. No, actually, wait. Let me guess. Where did you get it from? Was it Topshop or H&M or did Zara sell them now?
I got it at one of their shows actually, so.
I bet you did.
Okay, fine. Number of the Beast, The Trooper, Run to the Hills.
I knew you were going to say those 3 of their most popular songs. They're at the top of Google. You definitely just practiced that before coming out the house.
Okay, fine. Have it your way. Flight of Icarus, Phantom of the Opera, 2 Minutes to Midnight. Should I do 3 more? Wasted Years, Fear of the Dark, The Rime of the Ancient Mariner. Shall I go on?
No, don't bother, because you've clearly just, like, researched that before coming out the house, because you knew a real metalhead was going to ask you about it.
Okay, and you're a real metalhead, are you? Okay. Are you an Iron Maiden fan?
What self-respecting metalhead isn't?
So go on, you name me 3 songs.
Easy, yeah. Number of the Beast, The Trooper.
I've already said them! You can't say something that I've said.
Yeah, but you've nearly said all of them.
I've named 9 of their songs. They've been around for 50 years. So, you got a lot to choose from.
All right.
Also, I gotta say, the shirt looks too clean to be an Iron Maiden shirt. I have to say it. It looks too clean. When do the Iron Maiden shirts look that clean without looking a little bit scuffed when you buy it? I have never seen that. I don't know.
Oh.
I'm confused.
Go on. Can I play with madness?
Oh, for God's sake. That's one of their biggest hits. Did you just Google it because you need someone with us?
Yeah, good one.
All right, 2 more. And don't take ages this time. Do you want me to count you in?
No,
Count you in.
come on, don't do that. No, that's not fair. I didn't do that. Breaking the law.
What? That's Judas Priest, you idiot.
I know, but Iron Maiden covered it.
No, I thought you were an Iron Maiden fan.
Yeah, I am an Iron Maiden fan, but you put me on the spot. You started counting me down. I didn't do that to you. That was unfair.
You put me on the spot as well, and it what?
The band doesn't even know what it says. I just thought it could look cool. And it makes me look like I know what I'm on about. Because I'm pathetic.
That shit went on for too long. That humor literally
I
died.
think it's possible within 2 years. But I know that within them 2 years, I'm going to have to...
The good news or the bad news?
Give me the bad news first. Give me the good news first.
Everything is good for tomorrow. Everything's great for tomorrow.
How did you even pick that guy out of the crowd? You just went, oh, he looks like he's alone.
You just like looked at me first. Now it's like he
wants it. How did you even...
What? Fine, I'll finish the video. Fine, I'll watch it. Why not? Well, what else?
Joe peer pressured me.
No.
I actually didn't want to drink this trip, and he's buying me drinks.
Sober Sally. Pretty good.
That's not bad, Joe.
Yeah.
Let's get 5 more.
We're in wonderful Key West. Only filmed like
2 bars last night, then ended up just staying at one and getting pretty drunk. We got a lot to hit today. Ended up looking into it. There's 15 bars on board, and we might hit some outside of the ship as well as a little added bonus. We shall see. So we just ate at the worst possible restaurants ever. Editor threw up the B-roll of the pigeons all over the restaurant. Initially thought it was pretty cool. Then they just started flying around and
probably just because it's
shitting
open, no?
everywhere. And could you describe the food?
So we ordered tacos. What we were given was tartar sauce. Yeah, Joe's not a pickle guy, and these tacos were 90% tartar sauce, which
That looks
is
disgusting.
Dripping, covered.
pickly as you get, pretty much.
How do you screw up a taco though?
didn't
Like,
hate
how do you actually screw up a taco? I've literally made tacos with like just beef and like the shell you buy and like dump random bullshit on top of it. Like, how do you screw up a taco?
taco. I'd give it a 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5?
Yeah.
We're standing up getting ready to leave. He went, "That's the worst." And he went, "Oh, I'm not going to say that." 3 out of 5? You were just about to say it was the worst restaurant.
Well, no, not restaurant.
Worst food.
The feeling it gave me in my stomach was horrible. Like, I feel like super nauseous. I don't know. Maybe it's the seafood first thing off the wake up. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we didn't eat breakfast. Woke up too late. Oh, Sloppy Joe's Bar. World's smallest bar.
Really liked that drink there.
The drink was great. The drink was a 5. The key lime pie shot, that guy really put us on. But, I mean, I can't really... The
Hey, is
drink
that
only
that
a
bad?
5, but the vibes...
Hey, is that that bad?
I mean, it's cool, but there's no one there. It's just the guy at a booth. Yeah, not much to do with
Yeah, I think it's literally the smallest burgers. You just go, take a shot, drink, and leave. That's why. That's pretty much it, yeah.
the world's smallest bar. I give that a 2. Wait. You think he would, like, attack us?
I think most of the places are literally the way it is because it is the touristy spot, that's why.
W purchase.
Dry mouth sucks.
Dry mouth sucks.
Makes your
What
mouth
means to
water.
Make your mouth water. We've been looking for the neighborhood for, what, 30 minutes? It's
30
like 93
minutes.
degrees outside. I'm dying. FedEx. I'm not getting super good.
Tung tung tung. Tung 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 sour.
What the fuck? The Legend of Conkzilla. Oh, hell yeah.
Dude.
$40 Bobby Balls.
Bro, I want to see that.
Scorpion shot?
You better do that. I want to see that. Hey, yo, that's real. What the fuck?
Yeah, fireball.
Never mind.
I can't
For the scorpion. You can't do fireball?
That's the first time I've ever blacked out. Just whatever's not fireball and isn't disgusting, I guess.
Bro won't do fireball with me. You're getting a vodka pineapple. That's gonna make the scorpion taste better.
Oh, they put the
Is
scorpion
strategy
in
to
whatever
chew
drink you
it
want.
Or just swallow it like a pill.
Chew it. What the fuck are you talking about?
I feel like I'm gonna chew the scorpion. Yeah, get mine.
Oh,
A
I'm gonna use
singular.
it on a scorpion.
No, give me a big one. Get you a small one. It's not that bad.
Bruh.
Yeah.
But why?
I think I'm gonna chew that.
Joe.
Why is mine floating and yours is sinking?
I don't want to know. Alright guys, so Joe has me doing a scorpion shot. It's a shot with a scorpion inside of it.
Yours is tiny though.
This looks putrid, disgusting. There's the scorpion right there.
Cheers it.
I might actually throw up.
You're not gonna throw.
There's a good chance.
I'm gonna swap. I'm gonna chew
Holy
it.
I would
fuck,
just
bro,
don't
this is
think about it. It
disgusting.
should be able to be doable.
Cheers.
Thinking about it though is a killer. It's showing it.
was like one of those mealworms that you get at like a zoo, like the little cheese worms. Wasn't bad at all.
Oh, that was pretty disgusting.
Look, that was a 10 out of 10. I got a spicy margarita. Bro made that perfectly. Also a performer, you know, serving a drink and dancing at the same time.
Hey.
One bartender.
Yo.
I don't know. Wait, I don't know how Jack felt about it. Jack seemed a little. A little out of his comfort zone.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a spicy marg.
The spicy marg. I love gay bars. The music was a little loud.
Seriously.
Music was a little loud.
I don't mind the gay thing at all. For me, it was
I mean, yeah, it's not a big
the
deal.
Music
Okay,
and
the music
fact
was.
that I could look to my left and see a beady cunt.
Okay, yeah, no, okay. There was an incident when we sat down,
Yeah, dude,
and Jack.
that's what
There
I
was.
knew.
Okay, see here. Okay, maybe I had a different experience than Jack. We sat down. There was a guy next to Jack that was showing an image on his phone to his friend, maybe boyfriend. I have no idea. It was a dick, but like a really big dick.
We don't
he
have
said.
to, I don't even want to go back and
Editor, invert this. I bought these mints at a sex shop. Adam and Eve. They yelled at Jack for filming.
Joe was in there for an
I mean, when you're recording on your phone, you can literally just record it as a flipped or like preview. You know?
I was in there for an hour and a
Show them the
half
other shit.
staring at the dragon dildos.
Show them the other shit that you bought. Joe spent $1,000 in the sex
I did not
store.
spend $1,000 at the sex store.
Editor, keep that in.
These are mints that are supposed to make your mouth water. She said,
Can I
yeah, they're
have
really good if you have... You want one?
Yeah, I'm trying it.
They're really... Wait, don't do it yet.
When you're
They're
trying
really good
to
if you
do
have
the
dry
sucky
mouth,
sucky?
she said.
Yeah.
I said, okay. I'm about to do 2.
Bro, it's insane the amount of things they have.
3.
What the fuck do you mean?
Cheers.
It makes you... What?
I assume it'll take a while to, like, make your mouth water.
Bro,
Or they
8-3.
just sour.
Ooh, sour.
It's not sour now. But do you think it's going to make me, like, salivate?
We'll see if it's just like a marketing tactic or not.
Yeah, but I think I've seen these before.
I know. There used to be like a TikTok thing.
A TikTok trend.
Uh-huh.
How do you fucking close it?
What?
I got the 100 strength ones. They're the strongest. I think I'm swallowing my spit. It is making me salivate a lot.
Oh, fuck.
Like
You
having
took
them like
3 though.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like
Okay, dude. All right.
It is like
All right.
I have like a lot of spit in my mouth. I don't want to spit it on the fucking table. No, don't. I'm gonna spit it in your hand. Like
Brother.
They don't taste like watermelon though. They're not bad.
they work. You know what it is?
They do work.
You know what it is?
What?
It's like, you know when you eat normal candy and the sugar makes your like spit thick
Yeah, but
for like 5 minutes after? That's
Yeah.
all it is.
no, but it has like chemicals in it. What is spilanthesis?
Very active chemical component. The plant senses tingling, numbing, and saliva-inducing sensation.
I've never heard of that.
Ah.
No, you're chewing that shit like it's a Mento. They're really hard. Oh.
All right.
So those scorpion shots. Oh wait, you got a
That's pretty
sticker.
cool. It's in the koozie.
I love Bobby
Dude, this
balls.
Is sick. This is sick.
Oh, you got another
I
sticker?
survived the scorpion shot at Bobby Balls.
Yeah, I was like, can we just pay for the scorpion shot? The lady went, no, you have to buy the shirt. So it was $80 for 2, but we got, this is like a fishing
It's a rash
shirt.
guard, bro.
What does that mean?
Like a rash guard.
But this is like a good material.
Oh wait, it's like a fishing shirt.
It is a fishing shirt. Like you would wear this. What does it say? I survived the scorpion shot in Key West. Established 2021. They had the tip jar that said you're sexually appealing if you tip.
Witness isn't certified. All right.
It wasn't that bad. It was definitely a tourist trap, though.
The vodka was.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. In Malaysia, I've seen like the scorpions on a stick before. I think, if I remember correctly, I ate the crabs, the mini crabs though. They're literally just mini
But you want
crabs.
to do Fireball. Fireball was the best play. Cinnamon,
that was my
spicy.
first blackout and the worst move of my life.
What, drinking Fireball?
Yeah, it's like, you know, when like you have a bad experience with an alcohol, you cannot return to that alcohol.
Yeah, that was probably like, I couldn't drink Jägermeister for a while.
It's like, and Fireball's such a specific flavor.
Dude, I love Fireball. I love cinnamon whiskey.
Ooh,
Cinnamon? He said Rumpelmints is the worst shot he's ever had.
Stand on that shit.
I still got these mouth-watering mints. I'm chewing them now. I know, Rumpelmints is great. Worst shot I've ever had. Oh, you should do Malort.
What's that?
That's like the worst shot ever. I saw it in like Illinois.
Dude, I'm chilling.
Oh, let's just say we're getting into some adventures today.
Mm-hmm. That's what it means when they say you eat it a long way.
Get pizza.
A long way.
Jack orders a cheese pizza. He walks up. He says, "My boyfriend will have the same." Really throws me off guard. I order a pizza. I go, "This looks like a sparkling water," so I get this. It's a fucking 12% canned rosé, which actually sounds garbage. Good crack though. Not
It's
a
gonna
bar.
chug the entire thing, isn't it? That's like, that's the equivalent of getting like liquid death for the first time. You're like, oh, let's try this drink. And it's just water, and you just pissed off that it's just water.
It's canned wine. It's about as good as canned wine can get. It's gonna get a 4 out of 10. We're not gonna rate
What
it
about boxed wine? I heard that's the thing.
place because
It's like
not
boxed
a bar.
water.
See you at the actual next bar. Made by women. Made by women, by the way.
It's actually
This was made by women.
pretty good.
No, it's not bad for a rosé, but it's fucking canned wine.
I like it more than whatever the hell you
You
order
also
me.
love champagne, so
I like champagne more than every
Yeah.
other hard alcohol.
do you like this more than champagne?
It's about the same.
So we are at the Social Club or the Loose Cannon. It's actually impossible to tell. I don't know if they're the same bar, if they're different bars. We've been debating that because why do they have a little arrow that way? But then right at the table in the Social Club, there's the menu for the Loose Cannon. Anyways, the vibes started out pretty...
Boys, sailors, in 10 minutes we'll be doing a lovely game of Great Minds right here in the Social Club. So if you want to join in, and
All right, we got trivia soon. Anyways, the vibes, they started fairly low. There wasn't a lot of people here, but then ended up... Oh, thank you. See, that guy, that was part of the problem initially. He asked us what we wanted. We told him, and he said, oh, and then just walked away. And now he just handed me whatever this is. Anyways, they serve, it's like a little diner. They serve, little dirty sodas here. Jack got an orange dream. It's like vanilla, oat milk, Fanta, and vodka. Mine is the Captain's Secret. It's basically just Captain Morgan, Coke, and cream on top with a little bit of grenadine. We're gonna give it a taste now. The vibes, I'm immediately just gonna say, are probably a 1-4.
Yeah. It looks abhorrent. Literally every place I've seen him going, all of it looks like sadness and pain.
The drink's immaculate,
And emptiness.
though. The drink's a 5. Very reminiscent of a root beer float, and I loved root beer floats growing up, so a little bit of redemption on the drink side, but otherwise, the vibes are bad.
Hello, Barthinians. I have my orange drink, as previously mentioned by the glorious Joe. This is gonna be pretty damn good, I can already tell.
I still don't understand why they hold the microphone instead of just putting it to their like t-shirt.
Let's try it. You can't even taste the alcohol.
That's great.
Which is
Probably because they
awesome.
want the audio to not just cut out everything else, I guess.
This, it's actually not too sweet, but it looks really sweet. This is
You could just
good
layer
as
it,
hell.
no? Like have the mobile phone record and record this on like your phone audio track.
This is a 5 out of 5. Vibes, 1 out of 5.
We're at the Loose Cannon now, finally understood what it is. We got trivia going on in the background in case it's a little too loud, but we got the rum around drink, me and Jack. We're going to be giving it a try this time. They got a porthole here. I don't even know if you would call it a porthole, maybe a window. Very piratey.
I think I wouldn't enjoy this as much unless I was like with people that were actually like hype about this. I wouldn't be drinking, so it would be even worse for me, I think. It was like actually like the worst experience, I feel like, if you weren't drinking. Like no alcohol in these type of situations where there's barely anything to do and there's nothing happening. Sometimes it's just boring, you know, there's nothing happening, literally.
Vibes, they got sailboats everywhere, wonderful bartender. And we have a lovely drink here with whatever this is.
What is that? Why would you eat that? That's just garnish. It's like eating a flower they put on top.
All right.
Why would you do that?
Okay, whatever that was, bottom tier. It's kind of making my tongue numb.
Yeah, GG.
Maybe that's the point. The drink itself, wonderful, sweet, tangy, not too alcohol-y, but I know there's a bit of alcohol in it.
That's like when they put a flower in like your drink and then your friends just like, ooh, flower. And then they just eat the flower in front of everyone. It's just like, what are you doing, brother?
So, the drink itself, we're going to give it a 4 or 5. The vibes could be better just because in the other room I hear trivia going on, but even so, I think it's going to be a 3-5 vibes.
So, Joe is claiming his tongue is completely numb. And now he's peer pressuring me to try the dandelion.
I don't think it's a dandelion.
There's
It's
a
a buzz
stem. Buzz button.
That look. Yeah, for her, there, so investment. To the reason, nothing on. How does he know what it's called? What?
Taste test.
If you have Switzerland, put your paddle in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nope. Ah!
I'm guessing everything they put in a drink has to be edible, I guess.
Numb. Yeah, my tongue is like, I just ate fiberglass. Drink's good as hell. Drink is, this might be the best bar yet. Drink, 4-5. Bar, 4-5.
Ooh. That's that net we were above earlier. Play that clip again. Back of the boat vibe.
Gonna get kicked
this
on.
bar immediately 5 out of 5 vibes. Got a tall boy apple cider. Jack got the same. First apple cider from you. Give it a cheers.
I'll tell you, Joe, this one's gonna be hard to beat.
Water. This might be a 5-5.
Oh.
Dude, we're at the back of the boat.
Yeah, what are you doing? I was bringing this. What?
Cheers.
Oh.
I'll tell you, Joe, this one's gonna be
The
hard to
best
beat.
bar is the back of the bar.
This
boat.
might be a 5-5.
Not even a bar.
Dude, we're at the back of the boat. Middle of the ocean. Not really. We're like 15 miles from shore.
Just say, let them have a...
For the memes, we're in the middle of the ocean.
Create an illusion for the audience.
This is a great vibe. This is the bar to beat right now, for certain. I don't even know the name of this bar. I'm gonna call it the IKEA bar because it looks like we're in like a fucking furniture store.
Everything in this area is so, it's the cleanest, most staged looking place I've ever been to. For
almost
that,
just
what
trying
is
to
the
drink.
vibes?
Okay, well the vibes, I love the cleanliness, I love the fanciness, but it's like too perfect that it's uncanny. So it's got to be docked to like
It's like
3
the
flat.
rich bar, I guess.
There was a lot of people
Or like
here.
more of like people don't go in this bar.
They passed this bar originally. We came back and there's not as many people now. I don't know. What is the vibe?
The vibe?
It's not a 3. It's a 2.
To
It's a
put
2.
it simply, the vibe fucking sucks.
It's a 2. The drink, however, we've gotten a feather in our drink, free feather. High on Life drink. It's Scarlet Night apparently this Friday. This is the specialty drink of the night. High on Life like the game. Ever heard of it? Played both of them.
Never played it. This
Creators
is
of Rick and Morty.
This is the NPC bar.
This is the NPC bar, and this is the NPC drink because they were handed out flyers for this shit.
Dude.
So double whammy here.
Consumerism.
Cheers it.
And sink it.
God damn. Bro, sunk it.
See, that's interesting because the drink went down like water, but it tasted like grapefruit the entire time, and for that, I'm gonna give it maybe a 3-2. 3-2, way too sweet, certainly. That might have been a bad play.
I'm gonna go about to do the same.
You're gonna slam
What
it.
drink is this?
High on Life.
4.
This is 4. No, it's not. It's not. It's the 4th drink of our series right now, but this is probably the 9th drink of the day.
Okay, but the other ones don't count.
That matters. That counts. What do you mean they don't count? You're acting like it's like a drunk cigarette.
I'm not gonna count them.
Seats are also very low to the ground.
Drink number 4.
Look how I'm sitting.
Genuine reaction.
We also have Korean barbecue in about, an hour? And I was not happy about it because when we booked it, Jack made it so it was...
okay, I didn't make
Okay, he didn't make it that way,
The
but
server made it that way.
we're going to be sitting with random people, and
God,
it's
no.
a real RNG toss to the coin on how good they are. I think I'm going to try and get everybody to do a sake bomb. That would be awesome.
Every time you get like randoms, it's always awkward. It's never a good interaction. Like you have to be the one to do it, and sometimes it's also as like the amount of times I had to just like give up on like interacting with people when you sit with them is insane. Like it's astronomically horrendous.
Whether or not they agree, we'll see.
All right, guys, my opinion matters. Drink 3.5. Vibes 2 out of 5.
Yeah.
It's like the same fucking rating
What
I
did
gave.
you-
I'm
what
telling
did
you,
you
we were just bickering about how I said I'll just do my score and then whole average his. I gave a 2 and a 3.2. You gave a 2 and a 3.5.
Does
It's
that
like-
change it?
If we averaged it out, it'd be like 0.1 higher.
I would have given it a 9.8.
Jack's making a valid point that I may have been too nice to the backyard bar, the back of the boat bar. I think the vibes stay at a 5. I think the drink goes down, because it's just an apple cider at the end of the day. I think it goes down to a, what do you think the apple cider was?
4.5.
4.5? That's still high as fuck.
Still high, but like, there's gonna be bad drinks, there's gonna be good drinks.
So you think that's an overall 9.5 bar? I'd say 4.2. 9.2 total. There's no 10.
Yeah.
9.2 total.
9.2.
Correct that, Aiden. We'll correct it.
Thanks, Aiden.
We'll update it right now and it'll overlay.
The sun.
So we're at the back of the ship right now on the upper level. Pan to the net. That's where we were just last time, but way lower. Now we're upstairs. We're at the top deck, level 16. We just got a space, what does that say?
Space camper.
Space camper. Looks like
Okay,
rain.
so he's literally just going around the boat just drinking all day.
Space
That is
camper
something.
IPA.
That is an interesting choice.
5.9%. Got it with a glass. Quick pour. Okay, so a bit of a bad pour on the Joe Bart's end. A lot of head, not a lot of shaft. but that's fine, right? And that's a user error. We'll take that into account. We're gonna let it settle for a minute here, and then we'll give it a rating. Oh, you're doing it well. I mean, this guy's a world-class pour. Too little head, right? Which would you rather? Chat, which would you rather have, A or B?
You can't have too much head.
Space Camper, 5.9% IPA, low hopes. Anything, actually not bad hopes. 6% can be okay, but over 7's usually poor.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tattooed a porn star as well.
What? On a cruise or?
Last week. She didn't tag me.
Upside down pineapple.
Let's go. Committed now.
Oh my gosh.
Is it good?
It looks awesome. Yo.
Do I regret the tattoo? No and yes. The pineapple, funny story. Good memories, could talk about it. Problem, why'd I get that shit upside down? I was like, oh, it's a part of the story. No shit, it's a swingers cruise. Not knowing, as the dumbass I am, oh wait, from an outside perspective, people are actually gonna think I'm a swinger. Kind of like a hangover tattoo. Well, can't change it.
Cover it up though. What are you doing? How's that?
For the rest of the bars. Peace. So it's the next day. We woke up at 1:30 p.m. and last night after that
5-5.
we're gonna be a bunch of dudes. I lost money so quick. This comedy show, Rob Little.
Hype that up real quick.
Rob Little. Editor, throw up an image of
In there, and I think it was just you ladies were the only ones in there. So thank you for being back with me, my little black girls. I love them. They know I do. They know
What?
I love them. So I
Free comedy show?
I appreciate y'all coming out. Hi, ladies. Some of you look a little scared up front. That's all right. You're gonna have a good time either way. Why are you're doing the Pledge of Allegiance before we start or something?
We're outside. We left the Rob Little comedy show. That Rob Little show, we left. And let me tell you, that was, when I say low-grade racism jokes, like, he goes, oh, you're Hispanic? Oh, to you, I'm Robert Pequeño. And the fucking audience dies laughing. Jack leans into me and goes, this isn't funny. This couple in front of us goes, stop talking. I was a little too harsh. He obviously is working for the crowd that is watching him. He's not lame, the people are. He's been doing comedy for 20 years. Obviously, he probably has good material, but the material that he needs to do on the cruise ship is obviously something that works for the people that are watching it. I'm just 25 years younger than the average person there, so I didn't enjoy it that much. Comedy's subjective, though, so.
Yeah. Oh, he did. He did hurdles. No wonder he's so fast. Fast as fuck, boy. Oh my god! Holy shit! How far do you have to go for your room? It's like my room. Actual maze. I hate these type of rooms, by the way. It's actually scary. I feel ill.
Oh my god.
There's a bunch of apples at the door, hey.
Holy shit, Joe.
She was there. She was there waiting. Holy shit. Oh my god.
Oh, holy shit.
Did you get that?
Yeah.
He said, "What's up?"
Oh my god. He actually did it.
Oh my god.
I don't know what. I didn't know what to do.
I panicked. I darted instantly.
I had to act like I didn't know what was going on.
What'd you say?
I said,
I blacked out instantly. I saw his face. I went, "Oh my god, that's him."
I went, "How's it going?" Holy shit.
Oh my god, he was there. He was sitting waiting. Holy fuck, he wants to have sex so bad. He's cheating. He's actively cheat. Like he's like his husband's asleep and he's trying to fuck.
We should go meet him.
No. You go. I'm not going out there. I'm going to meet that motherfucker. Zero chance I go meet that motherfucker. Bro, I filmed Jack talking to him at the club, and the whole time I'm going, oh, they're just like talking about swingers. The dude puts his arm around Jack and leans in. I go, oh. And then he comes to me. Jack goes, he's meeting us at the room at 1. Who cares? I'm not fucking opening that. Oh shit.
Why would you tell him your room number anyways? What?
Stop. I'm locking that door.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was like kind of cap.
I thought, yeah.
Me and Joe exit the elevator and he is sitting there.
Waiting.
Oh my god.
Wait, how did it get it perfectly? Like the logo though?
Dude, he's gonna still come knock on the door.
I hope so.
I'm not, don't answer it. If you answer it, what are you gonna say?
Listen, you have to go ass up.
I'm like, ass up.
Joe, for the video, you have to go ass up.
That was the craziest thing no, literally.
Why would you tell your door anyways? I still don't
He's
understand.
drunk. He's drunk. You had a 2-minute conversation with him, and he's just ready to fuck. Like that.
I mean, there are people who are that desperate, yeah.
His husband's asleep.
Yeah, he's gonna cheat on his fucking husband.
This cruise is so freaky.
It is the swingers bar. Swingers
yeah,
cruise,
maybe
no?
it's not that freaky. No. We just had to go to the nightclub.
Yeah.
The nightclub's full of all the fucking horny ass. Dude, Jack didn't get it on Jack didn't get it on camera. The second we walk in, a woman goes up to me, she goes, "Pineapples." And literally looks at me and then walks away. I go, "What? How did you even pick that guy out of the crowd?" You just went, "Oh, he looks like he's alone."
He just looked at me first, and I was like,
he wants it.
Insane.
Knocked on the door. He heard us sprint away. Bro, how long is he gonna stand out there? Oh my god, we're like, fuck. What if we see him tomorrow?
That's what I'm worried about.
The other dude that had a click on his phone. Oh my god.
We cannot leave the room, dude.
No.
I look through the people.
You look through the people, he's standing there.
He's waiting for a DoorDash. Joe.
You can tell somebody looked through the keyhole hole, by the way. It goes black.
The fact that that wasn't hard to do is so scary.
That was the second person you talked to.
My heart is beating, bro.
He's ready.
It's so funny to see you act like that guy's a freak as you have a rainbow pineapple shirt.
Rainbow pineapple, bro.
Should we go check?
No.
Let's go see if he's still there. Let's go. Joe, come on. Let's see if he's still there.
And he gets an upside down pineapple tattoo. Is crazy. No wonder he has in this remake. Probably he just already streamed those before. He's still there. That's it. That is actually crazy. The vibe is just so dead, it's really.
Do what you need to do. A porn star.
Alright.
Wow.
What did I just watch? That was something. But 3 hours, not bad. 3 hours. Wow, 3 hours stream, oh my god, wow! Yes. Alright.